Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be punti mpunasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be punti mpunasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be punti mpunasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be punti mpunasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be punti mpunasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be punti mpunasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena keja guma mniyanko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berema be meti gara furuku be punti mpunasi sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you wati unkensen. Kwabena keja guma mniyanko. Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Berma be meti gara furukube puntimpuna si sokode. No wakanchira katabing say you. What you can say? Kwabena, keja guma mnianko. Ansah. Berma be meti gara for kube puntim punasi sokode. No akanchira katabin say you what you can say. Kwabena, keja guma mlianko.
Abraba ebinumo bopa nyame ema de echi wo mu no a ediu abraba nipa ba wo mpa da ade achi no a yeah na chese edin domo joining me me YouTube page. Just type in Kwabena Bobie Ansah. Kwame. Yeah, enyema ni bi wo a eya na mani enye ho. Kwame. Wo sa ade na ya na sa nkrofo no. On from say. On say u phone wo ho na ase mobile money text message bi aba. Ebi yaw pa. Many bob akusu sesi aminu se manya bibi. Text message. Etayam papa. Nganga se mi wo fia. Uko bie na ye text message na obu afu ho saa. Sesi a o mayam baako. Enna so ye ni breda. Enna me no ka say. Ye ni breda papa. We nyina ase ne say. We nyina. Thank you sir. Oba afu mo ache o. Oba farm achepa anaze say waja atwa waja abenitwa uda sutwa na uda nsika no gufie ye dey ba ya ache ye na be fem ba
Mary Mabaya Namwayo Ejanwe Ejanu Yamamwaka Babo Ejanu Yamamwaka Babo Ukomidemara Usushimara Uyashimara Mubrebe Mama Yente Yejina Ejanu Mo Ejanu Mo Ukomidemara Usushimara Uyashimara Mubrebe Mama Yente Yejina Ejanu Mo Ejanu Mo Ejanu Mo Ejanu Mo Ejanu Nyade from Nyade Pejan Chima Yedamasi Mo Yedamasi Ejanu Mama Abuya Ufede Fueraye Ejanu Mama Kwabo Ufede Fatala Mama Ejanu Mama Abuya Ufede Fueraye Ejanu Mama Kwabo Ufede Fatala Mama
Yada empempem ne edom ase. All right, so nkomo bi wo wa say yedini tewtew. But ma menkai elekem kotoko say ontimi enni sa birthday we enyame. Aha. Last year na last 2 years dey na. Yeah. Akwano be jimi ni ho no. Kai me. Last year and last 2 years. Then come me pen the plate back why na sumo. Okay. All right. Then me Amanda de me say enei me hu no. Nya de me hu Amanda baby a me hu no. So no cry de. Ha me ho. Yeah. Wako twale ti kwasa no. Yeah, no okon kane ase. Okon kane ase. No. Hey. Ekurei. Se emu bedwu pa. Aye problem. Se ekurei mu bedwu pa ya asem. Anyway, mame enya sa adewe me seda atwitwa na breaking it down, but me pese minimum edi ho enkomo ketua bi mesre Ghana fo nyina se hwe moma ya mompaye ma boko moma ya mompaye ma boko and ye nuanom a omo ewo eye military so a omo ho no ye mompaye ma omo ensem ni bi wo a koso a it's sad. It's very sad. And I think Ghana should start asking Bawumia questions about the cost or not. They should Bawumia na if you see a body at the Shamra and yet any body at the Tumra and yet Ali Mahama Yewura Akufo a running mate. You be a vice president. Ali Mahama free stream. Yani Ali Mahama a Muslim. Yani ne tra Ghana ha obienya Ali Mahama ho asem e kan say. Enti Bawumia enya Bawumia nkwa ne first Muslim vice president a yehunu o Ghana ha o. Eya o free stream. But the kind of conversations and the complaints going on about him, Bawumia hwe bibi na osha. Bawumia nyini biasa. Yes, David Apo, they have their own problems. But say ube di vice president. Nauma e fabi. Me Mathieu tapes ni bia. Me mpese me bompo because ese ye nyina ya boa na ya find lasting solution to eye sa esoro won sensem no wote ha na aka kire me say de esi wo north on fa ho a obefa ho da bi one day obefa ho ese ye nyina ye show concern, but I think say Gideon Buakonom, any boys no man trouble no. They should advise him, they should talk to him. And this Bawumia should explain himself in public. The issue is not about he's busy campaigning. No. That is not the issue. There are undercurrent issues going on. They were almost Bawumia, they were for Bawumia Dino. He should be careful. He should be careful. When you say and you cry, and yet, baby, or how, and I'm a dick, I can say a chroma. Yahunu omampani abedi akire da eya o free stream eya o ye kremoni na problems are ekos or north no obi ante se obi bo alajali Muhammadin da e wo wiase nobody. That Richmond say North belong to the Northerners. We should leave them. Let them fight themselves. They should. Why should we make such a comment? Why? Yeti kromwe. Obi abusu ani wo baabi o. Ti tena ho na ka chem say North eye Islam fonti. Yenja na so mbe kunkum omo kunkum omo me say wo de tena enkran ha tena kumase tena sunwan na ka kire me say onfa ho ebeba abeto ebeba bananim sa na abeto ana ka say omo wo kusase Ansah so omo mamprusi omo hehe oga said the indigenous ne pe and say omo ntimi na eye nkrofo bi na sunsumoni abeso omo no omo agimi ewuo no omo hye akire. You don't sit here and tell me mamprusi ni nye onua kusasi ni nye onua wale ni nye onua ntino ufu sa omfa ho. Yo tell me sa omfa ho ye nyina beba beto ye. But mamin kabio a passionate appeal. Bawumia should examine himself on search on one adwinim. Bawumia search on one adwinim. Me say on titwia ajekum no aya na okotra Peace FM no on akire ni twi ajekum ankyire na se asantini ekase ewiase ye bodin e de hyemra enye ene ye bodin e de tumra so a enye. Enti media me di besie ya nenka me wo asojafo ayi bi kura myes me bobat. I don't think say it's important. Just that yenuanum asojafo no so from tapes matie ni de mahwe no, I think they are there to do a professional job. Omonko side with any faction. Eya asumbie no bia ehwehwe. But Messia Kabio say Bawumia nkrofo ni tia eya omo record mi show no e wo Jubilee House e ma omo record show no di guo. We so omo record na momfa bi ma Bawumia say ewiase ye bodin bebrebe a emfaso bia ni so. Ye bodin bebrebe a ti Bawumia ene your friend say nitiwu young guys some political career ba wie ya ye no nyina na betena kurom a onko ba bia nti we are babunu now we are politics more on saka power. Be careful how you exercise your powers. No ochinabi even I wish Bawumia be winning a flag bearer race no. Because my catch them the reason. Me pese me tie Bawumia or no. Me pese me tie ni campaign say the obesi aye nafa. Enema the entire see mano etoa so another 4 ka 8 no. Won kire ye enema obeye. I know say opposition MPP co-opposition for that one. I mean no doubt. For that one, no doubt. Opposition na omonam so no. Into omonko. Now, Bawumia baba betena fie, be opposition betena fie. Ena Bawumia lead MPP no mo eluzu a, which they will lose. Bawumia enya dia MPP accounts no be twama ne say Ansah kon second one bio da ensi da na wie ya ba no be useless ekroma ya na betna Bawumia onko ba bia ya no nyina na betna di asempa ene Mahama 8 years on said ye wasi atena kromu asomdwem obia ni asem Into the vice president no, what the bed than a dimbo because and America say. Enikwa say ye fuel and yema air cost or no no. Into no tapes no I can't play it. There is no need. But Bawumia and Crofo bo din dodo. Yahoo bibi. Omu bo din papa. Omu bo din Crofo bo din. Wa busuafo kra bo din. Omu anu omu free wale no omu bo din dodo. Be careful. Vice President ukakra obedi. This is the first time Mr. Aliu Mahama 8 years nobody onipa da sani bia ntimi mfanensa nkyere Aliu Mahama so nobody. Bawumia for the first time a Ghana Vice President ya boni din linked to terrorist group in Nigeria. Bawumia, you will tell us me we so issue statement nya no kra say group be funded no you deny it in public. You deny it in public. But trust me, it will catch up with you. Bawumia, it will catch up with you. Baby, I will draw or strength every across Africa, West Africa countries. It will catch up with you and catch up with your wife. Samira, it will catch up with you guys one day. It will catch up with you guys. If we are say, oh yeah, papa, at the one it will catch up with you. Let me leave it here. Now, Kwabena, your friend say Pentecost for story no to our mame. Ghana for mesra mo na ye musa Pentecost for enya market bi. You will read this story bi achiro. Yes, so mo ye a development conference, right? Okay, so Ghana's Moral Renaissance National Development Conference proposes the establishment of an Integrity Council. Integrity Council. Underlined. Integrity Council. Integrity Council. Baby biawo biano. Read the story ye. Pentecost for a proposing Integrity Council. Okay, so let me just do some 2-3 paragraphs and move on. And I read the inaugural to the National Development Conference spearheaded by the Church of Pentecost culminated in a resolute call for the establishment of a National Moral and Integrity Council aimed at combating the distressing decline in moral values in the country. Pentecost. Oh, Jesus Christ. Charlie, drop up. Integrity Council. Integrity Council. You see, omubuye say ye nimi nyansa. Yeah. A growman penny for who say Ghana for nimi nyansa. The Pentecost for another way to steal us, to steal money. Pentecost leadership, no, they want another way to steal money. They want another way to come and steal us. You are talking about integrity. Anyway, me CMG sika chedi and merchant intem. And a merchant intem pa. ɛne yɛ biem wodi agorɔ 1,000 na dam panyanyan ɛne yɛ biem ɛyɛ *413 hash follow process no na afei deɛ yɛnkɔ follow me yɛnkɔ ɛne yɛ biem mumiem biem ai biem yɛ biem han yes mo check mo sound check your engine ini yɛ biem han. Now Pentecost Church kyerɛ Ghana for say ɔmo propose say yɛnyɛ biribi a yɛfrɛ no Integrity Council. The Integrity Council will be there, but ɔmo bɛ form that council no, do they have any integrity? Where is your integrity? Pentecost Church is opening your friend say Pentecost sorry your friend say Apostle why Ansah what oh bra your friend is saying Apostle Nyameche should come and tell us where is his integrity. Where is their integrity? They should tell us. The Presby Church should tell us. Presby moderator. Now here, near quality integrity a council. Near the obi to say Reverend Matesu Nipa Akwakahwa. Where is your integrity? Ghana Christian community in country. Where is their integrity? They should tell us. The Islamic community should tell us where is their integrity. Where is their integrity? The sheikhs, the imams, they are keeping the bad boys, the criminals. Where is their integrity? Roma Langas in Ghana House of Winning Womo. Roma Langas. You go and meet and talk nonsense. Na media front to no show. Adene nipa ne kan nyansa bia nim. Mahama was sitting there. Bawumia was sitting there. Kofo was sitting there. They all know that crooks and normal organizing program normal friend or crooks. Criminals. You are talking about Integrity Council. Jesus Christ. Why is your integrity? What about the integrity way? Duncan Williams, Aji Asare, Bobo Mame, Uda Bobo. Omuni agrada no nyina yepe. Entina me menka agrada asem no. Oh yes. Just that they are omuno ye agrada brofo version. So when I hear people talking against agrada, I'm like, agrada why are they? Because bibia no amo say agrada ya. Okọ sa nsori ya unya omo the same character. They are there. And I like this message from a tester. Also, Bobie, as if the National Peace Council is not enough for them. How unfortunate such pastors could see the logic to build a prison, that building factories to employ the desperate youth in their churches. A syndicate of criminals parading as holy men of God. Okay, so Anak Felix. The argument they say Pentecost for na disika ekoko see prisons omu bem instance of the be factories aman koda na nya adwuma ye na omu agya kro no anya abonofosem. But the point is say anya kro no ne abonofosem ko a ayeso na di nipa ko afiase ebi o wa ntwato so o di ase bi o wa ntwato so. So get it right, but me argument nasi. But instead of a big church like Pentecost to build a school or hospital, they rather decided to build a prison, maybe for their potential stealing pastors. I don't know. New council for what? Even the existing ones need counseling on integrity and morals. Richard Backham so say, what about peace council? Where is Christian council? Why another council? Does it mean the Christian council and peace council has no integrity? Yes, that is what they are telling them. They are telling us that the peace council and the Christian council and the Islamic council, no, they have failed Ghana. Oma fail Ghana for obian person obesho me say Ghana problems aso for Christians leadership, Islamic leadership, and the traditional rulers ahemfo. Criminal organizations 3 say Ghana enye enkola no me fraud dom ne na mo baabi no enye boys no mo ani abre aduane adi no omo ya 3 ahemfo ekromwa sika me say so who criminal wo NDC mu who criminal e wo MPP mu omo wia wo mo sika baabi biensa na eko yen soro dem ebi ko mosque ene ebi ko ahemfie omo say be establish baako e dia be wia yen integrity council. Let them come clean. No one say integrity chrome wa ye mo bo mo ano and for monti integrity council. We are and sorry sika. You are conniving with people. Duncan Williams ne chrome wa kasa. Akufado eba ya Duncan Williams e catch there say nyame anka nkyerɛ ne sɛ ɔnka political leadership anim na mmom na ɛsɛ ɔbɔ mpaeɛ ma wɔn. Meanwhile, Duncan Williams some few years back we were talking about dollar. Where is your integrity? Integrity in a way. Huh? Away? In Ghana, we don't have any leaders in Islam. Now, friends say, Sheikh Batunim Penifona or no, Omoya there. Omoya there, Omoya Yam Penifo. Maza, if you disagree, Islamic leadership near Obaka to Catholic Bishop Conference. Catholic Bishop Conference for crowd there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Catholic Bishop Conference for no. They talk. I've seen series of Nyama Makafa Akufo-Addo administration. Even Cathedral no Krano. They have been making statements upon statements. Catholic Bishop for no. Omo kasapa. Maybe say omo no catch them and say omo person omo take integrity council. Probably I will get it. I will understand. Anyway, Abraham will be ask them for the definition of integrity. Maybe they have a different understanding about what integrity is. Yes. Yeah. Mijidi pa. Now, would you just imagine say, ya take counsel we near konya obiti say Professor Matesu nipa say our integrity. A pastor who take bribes from 4 to say Mate. Whatever I busy. Say was share also share emwa. Animal kingdom. Say animal him. Now walk of the power we say. Or no me emetre me morals. Me Bobie. Otabe emetre me adea your friend morality. How? Bonia omu dino me mint me nisa bonin da. Me say Bonia kwaso e won sorry them any mosque. the ordinary people walking on the street omuntimi ni sa bone ne da wote bone ni bi omudi a wo be dwiriw Ghana so for almost said that media for propaganda. They have newspapers, they pay them. Kwakuba kunu ni momo. Bombay oni momo, omu ni momo nyina. Obia wo newspaper or planting in stories. They know themselves. So ka se kroma asofo sori agina ho. Imam fo sori agina ho. Ahimfo sorry agina say look, we are not going to allow politicians to steal us. And every politician should depend on the salary. I'm telling you. Etrobecha. Mami ya salt and light churchy. The what to the near chia kosi na so no. Sa woman no. Monko they should tell us. Kwame atemwe adano me catch them. They should tell us apieti omjiji iska no. They should tell us. Is it true that they are using the money the year business omji interest? Like they have invested omoto treasury bill and omde interest. Is it true? Why are they not releasing the monies? What is happening? They should tell us. They should give us updates. They should get us videos. Projects on my end. They should account to us. Kwame, and you say, you go 2 years. You go 2 years. They should account to us. They should account to us. They should tell us. And you are coming to tell us you want integrity council. You want to form another criminal cartel. You want to form another criminal gang. Huh? Peace Council, no? Yes, they know that the Peace Council has no integrity. They have no moral values. Yes, they know. They know it. They know. They know the Christian Council has failed. They know it. They know that the Islamic community has failed us. Should you kusi buating yano? Should kusi buating? Should kusi buating? Should kusi asuma kusi buating edi? Okay, so maybe a man kusi buating on that prison. On my be a man and quote the prison. You want there talking about integrity. Moko hono and then kasofo ba ku preaching otimi sorry gina ho say ade akosi buaten ye no e ya bonofo semo a aha yeah ube preach akere wan and unim say omo ka moral standards a omo de omo ni si boys no and a fraud boys any girls no more TikTok any social media na omo bo omo bra no omo no do omo ni si omo so omo ka morals ni nyina no e ho na omo attention wo akola bia ne ho nam no ya wa biem wo social media wo biem wo amya bia hwe amya ni ebo amya ni atuo omo na yo omo target no wakofa girl bi a on social media you be trend video bi girl bi as say onum crofo ade ni bi omo say your friend say we o say dey on kwame ade no mbobo no say no friend we no ayi bi sa na omo de kire say ye na che say ye moral ayi no conform yeah body amudi no oda me say press before kwa yi moderator enye me ekoso no enye easy omo ko to aba yi moderator omo ko abosom nyina so omutu ndro kwame yebetnya Google says ya omo accuse omo last 2 years they were accusing each other so omutu ndro against themselves Presby church obate umbaka integrity achire ye ubedi integrity unkobo ha mesia pa omo pa yense kroma asofo nyina lie ni nyina yenko gira eye stadium ni ani integrity unkomo ni ambie biobia private life ubehu de nkebesi okroma they should just shut up criminals shut up akromfo you are helping politicians to steal us oko sorry ni nyina me say wo de check John Kuma ye elder NDC say oko abenya nkrofo bebre wa NDC mo ya ye omo elders ebi wo ajiasare ho ebi wo Danka Williams ho ebi wo Pentecost hwe akwawe we minu aketwe kwaja ponkroma oye elder e wo Pentecost asiane say entena both sides and this young people ni nyina hu enti omo dirimika do omo akwa hye nsori num any aye omo elders in the political party change here they run to this yeah Pentecost for war issue be da ho and they should check it Pentecost for war issue be between Pentecost and Tobinco Pentecost church leadership omuni masem way between Pentecost church Tobinco Opuni Dr. Opuni and General Sedun Ketia bibi koso e wo montem Pentecost leadership they know this uwie ugo udi boni we wi a abeka kire me say yenkoti integrity council and then you first and last so mo bie mo ano ekasa de ni bio ubehu so mo bie mo ano ekasa asem ni bio a ubehu se de besi abobom din akeka ensem bi a boni bia mo di bi hwe sa Reverend Amishadai Abishadai ye owo hwe Mwembi or say omo de abasa Bank of Ghana omo transport department no em say auditors general report yes say omo kwa on maintenance omo spend bibi million Ghana cedis the other no oya sofo major tano oya sofo major tano wono na kwachi apia stadium ona kwachi apia stadium no omo de ne bre sa concert guy Jimmy for no osu bempa no Major Tano your friend Major Tano obia Musa Major Tano ase wo krom ha Major Tano metrechre mu sika omo spend e wo your friend say Bank of Ghana omo transport department wo o metrechre mu oya sofo Amishadai oya sofo GR nkwasi asem nyina wo na edi Amishadai na mo anum sika nsem ne nyina o ne hu wom bi Amishadai ba ka kire me say mo de info na bed for me sa no mo body mra misi o mo de mo famra agrada o si u de puputo bra puputo efa bra mo won de info na be for me sa cancel no info na me be for me sa cancel no info na mo de be for me sa cancel no okro beso krofo wiayen krofo di bone ene obi bedi minister hwe unim se ye frɛ ne sɛ kenoforiata ya nyini nyina ye ahemfu bi a okodwane to awo mu mete sɛ ye frɛ ne sɛ apia kubia sɛ hwan omo MPP mete sɛ waka sɛ kenoforiata so de dwato akoma na no tumfuo senso Chebi Hino. But I heard him. I heard him saying that. Yanentina Akufo-Addo enya nyina no. Hwe. We are talking about the economy. We are talking about figures. Adia how man for bread. Nipa baako fo ahunu how ye dwane kwoto ahemfo. How we dealing? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's sad. Obi person odi minister. And this we near. Obo nkrofo ebe trumrika akọ ahemfo. Ohene no omusa say na who CV way wadwuma ye te say no. Obasha relationship one no wo. Me nana e dio ohwe me ono ana hwe me pa. Me nana e dio otai ba fie. Oba okradwan Prado pickups dia ye program and nananom mu be ye program ni asende no oni sika kura no a obewia aban de e de akọ ahemfie ho no ma ye show nti sika ese odi esi school dan sika ese odi ye kwai sika ese odi ye ensuo ema Ghana fo nya binom market centers ye nya nyina mahoden kama wa wi ade ko ahemfo no musa mampurugu hine no ode mekọ akoma no a na atimanzem asante ahemfo no ode beba akoma no a na nanom samanfo nta wachi no ntimi nwia mo nkan ahemfo no ode bekọ a e twa manyaba de fanfanto also a oh modawase uncle ai ento obi ati be hwe obi animu nkan transa bema ade a wuye yenye ensifia bio na wo kronfo me na nadwe so hene eya won frɛ John kuma busan sɛ John na MP ba kwa wudi ye hu sika nie ye musa ena no na ye nua ba ye na sigusu gawo yi ye friends oslo usu na ne se egusu gawo bi titibi su basa ene oso anya sika ebresi ne se okotra Joy FM ka kire ye se NDC time no se Ghana for etimi ye bibi se friends lifestyle audit lifestyle audit. Well, somebody is mentioning Domahini. Yeah, I think Domahini is doing well. He's doing well. But you see, I hope say NDC bar Domahini will keep on checking the system. We should check each other. That's all. Let's check each other. That's all. Integrity bear in a chain, checking each other. Abrabo everybody. Me na me deme wona me me yimi tru mu dia nantia. Emu dia na fa ho. Dia owia oman no. Ni hu che me a obi akogina TikTok. Na no obi abie mu oni ehwe bie ni ye ahwe bie. Dia owia oman sika no wo ye wudini e chen sa nipa no. Dia owia oman sika no ye wudini e chen akwala bi a wabobɔ ne wan ro no watwa gya atumu na wo sese no ne na urade kasa o so na urade ekwan gya Jehova e wo bepo kronkron ne so no ne na urade di nkita ho o kasa mani tie musi gya Jehova fo no nye de owia oman sika ne hu papa. That's it. But you see, let me do this. The just is even part of this government as the protocol officer to Bawumia. Oh, really? EO Mensa. Oh, okay. Minimo. Minim. I see. boy. 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 Sons and daughters of Black Rasta. Yeah. The criminals are there. The criminals are in our churches. The criminals are in our mosques, various mosques. The criminals and various palaces are in Fieno. They are there. The criminals, they are there. You are talking about Integrity Council. Very funny, you know. Now, gather for Mame, Anya Dewi. Today, me perceive me mama flashbacks to understand why the MPP is going to opposition. The only political party that I know, if almost strategizing here, they can cross the 12 years under a democratic dispensation, ANDC. If they strategize well. Send this strategizing here, they can cross it easily. But Yangote Ampon, this guy, Otonyoma Akufo-Addo, right? Or campaigning for Akufo-Addo, right? Yangote Ampon. Me pesa me kan se me cho short.
Nipa bia o kana na do amammo ho. Ama nneoma ayese no. Se wo gina se yento o ma na ganafo ebeto atia no. Nipa bia o kana na do amammo ho. Ama nneoma ayese no. Se wo gina se yento o ma na ganafo ebeto atia no.
Allegation panel.
Me say enipa bia wo kana na do amammo ho wa ha na do ankofo mo enkofo abona na do adapa didi na tem papa kokura adwuma de a wo ye nyina achi nkofo di na tem enipa bia wo kana na do amammo ho a wo ma na do asofa organafo atem didi hu bia o be stand say o wade foforo bia ma gana no ganafo ebeto betia no. I'm telling you the fact. O de opa kwana kwa kyeto obia o fi na do amammo mu say Alan was a very good man. Uncle Betunya Eddie, Bawumia a good man, Betunya. But so a man won drum pempe, so saying they're gonna for Ghanaians will reject them. Mechanic Benajo. Inipa Bia or Canada or Memo. Ama Nioma Ayeseno. So with Ginasi and Tomana Gana for Ebetuetiano.
Allegation panel.
Me say enipa bia wo kana na do memo ho wa ha na do nkofo mo nkofo abona na do adapa didi na tem papa kokura adwuma de a wo ye nyina achi nkofo di na tem enipa bia wo kana na do memo ho a wo ma na do asofa organafo atem didi hu bia o be stand say o wade foforo bia ma gana no ganafo ebeto betia no. I'm telling you the fact. O de opa kwana kwa kyeto obia o fi na do memo mu say Alan was a very good man. Uncle Betunya Eddie, Bawumia a good man, Betunya. But so a man won a drum pempe, so saying they're gonna for Ghanaians will reject them. Mechanic Benajo. Inipa Bia or can. So a man won a drum pempe, so saying they're gonna for Ghanaians will reject them. Mechanic Benajo. Inipa Bia.
All right. So, Ghana for assembly. Assembly down. Ubia who team was street mubia asam down. And once again, you see the hypocrisy in the voice of Ampon, a hypocrite. Nyachum. We are about soronyum. So was I preaching on. Grad omo win saniche ya cry Wall Street news no. They know say Akufo-Addo are failing. They know Bawumia are failing. They know say the entire government are failing. They know. They are aware. Akufo-Addo no amunya hwe. Wo mo ka no ho no na o asai o man no. Yeah, kwasi akasa. Yeah, kwasi akasa. I according to this Ampon guy, Nanado is not part. Yeah, kwasi akasa. Ongozi akasa. because omo brand kakra di ti Jimmy Kasa bia na afiri nanum aba no aka se ninku ne Jericho no ninku wo Akufo Addo ho wanka say ya ombeji afiri nsam o minor say but Akufo Addo nka ho yen kwasi asem ye Jane Williams, thank you Jane. O minor say but Akufo Addo nka ho Akufo Addo nka ho no minor say they know say omo destroy country no. They are aware. So much destroy country, no. They are aware that Bawumia is a very useless president, only interested in tribal and religious, confusions. You know what? Very useless guy. They know. They know. They are aware. Omunimpa on minus say the banking sector is down. Oko shed losses Bank of Ghana. Oko shed losses Bank of Ghana. Unprecedented. You ask yourself why. Me no can say, unim say a school for no be makwayo. Yes. Omo school ni be I am so go 4 weeks. Say 5 weeks. Omo be 3 months. 3 months. Form 1 for no ground there. Omo say form 1 for no emre fie se be ya ombenya be bia man kola na cho BC whatever. Why? Wonder, do you know Madam Rebecca promised us 6 months maternity leave and 7 years now, nothing for one night government. Kwabena, I'm saying Rebecca, yeah, check his story, no mommy. I quite remember say Umbema a workers say member maternity leave. So that they can like you don't know something. I feel no arguing a flash story, but check mommy. Oko port is down. Bibianko so your port. Bibia nothing is going on. Now they are telling us by I me read here, is it IS something? Kwame IS there. Me read here no almost say next week or say next month no almost to a full IS right IS okay. Yeah, but too few omu. Say dollar you say. And woman nim so much say of mine no they know. Ampo no nyina anim. Aban ba ko pe. Obia eyi bone a esi egu obi so. Bawumia nkrofo duru kromu a Bawumia no so ono de on take decisions. Ono de ono onka ho enye Bawumia aban enie. Se Bawumia no a eba beso na ban mu a na abehunu adwuma obeye. Bawumia no a de ekoso no enka ho na Gideon Boakuduma timi ko radio so no mo nam no mo ka asem tantan we asem tantan ya efiri wanum ba ya no obi ahu se wabodam wajimi wajine ne eda nwem complete because owo nyansa ummie wa no nka asem we da ummo so kra da sami minim say yemfa say enka President Mills ti asia na minim say President Mills antimi am perform Mr. John Mahama nka ho na President Mills nko how we o mo dam a obeda yes argument we na Gideon Boakwa timi asori akotra Sempa FM no oka says here and obi dia sending fuel and says here 1 liter near 13 cities 21 pesos, right? And that diesel here 13 cities 93, almost 14 cities. Yeah, but to say. But according to Daily Graphic front page today, GCB has lost 52 billion Ghana cedis. Efa. Scan efa. Scan efa. We are not about to catch them on Cajon. Why in Cajon? And I could find on Crawford and and I could find some Crawford and and no more catcher say, your friend say, and Yakufadwa. Now, Ampon is telling us, Obia, your what part in the Mubia fairly. A Kufado Kwan in failure. A Kufano president, or no failure. Minister of Agriculture failure. Trade, finance, Bobo, Omuna fail. State institutions down. Okwa, a friend say, free zones, free zones in Sasekakra, at that time, I want to. Oma toni nyina fa oma fansase nyina oma fansase nyina attacking state institutions. ECG say Dubik lawyer Dubik ECG CEO no, he's a frustrated guy working or jeje revenue no amako jiska na free nsem. When say revenue ECG EGG 30% per the cow monsem since Akufo-Addo eba power. National Health Insurance Authority omo taxes health insurance taxes kakra de niema so omo gia na omo ko first kanu almost 60% or so the co presidency say no for operations. I'm a national insurance scheme egu. Ena almost Rebecca a boy no oko boy nidi ni won Rebecca boy oko boy ena omo de da kwa kwatra o ya no aba be ka figure bi kwasi afigure bi anu aba be ka no ma baage ne so ye okotra randia be program no so a no akeka kwasi asem sa no asore no obi ahwe no Koshe de ekoso e national insurance scheme COVID levy ni nyina omudi twesika no efria no de ko presidency how get fund mudi akosi arowa collateral Yakwesiarowa state institutions what destroy nyina Akufo-Addo destroy state institutions nyina ampo oyawe say obia obe what Akufo-Addo abawe mu de ontumi nyina elections enwini. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true. Abdul Razak is Ampon trying to tell us that we should blame the passengers for the accident and not the driver. What an illogical assessment. Yes. Them. You see, because we be our support to Akufo-Addo 2016 because look, so you'll be our good analysis. You will never follow Akufo-Addo. No way. You'll be our I mean, good analytical. Ewo trimpa. Akoko frampon. We will be with me breaking your mind down. Ewo wadwini mu a. na me hunu de ntia se onipa da sani timi sɔre 2016 ɛka sɛ me kɔto aba ma Akufo-Addo me yɛ campaign ama Akufo-Addo how abra nneɛma ɔyɛ ne no ɔwɔ opposition na ɔsbit saa nneɛma no they were there na ɛyɛ black and white opposition no owi a ɔmo party sika Akufo-Addo krɔmfoɔ owi a ɔmo party sika opposition ɛna ɔmo divert party sika every one bank account to another account ɛwɔ kurom ha sei kurom ha ya na si yɛ obi anywhere obi atiye ɔmo ba are they not doing it and I know Closak for be complaining here say ɔmo divert ɔmo sika 5 million Ghana cedis from account mu sometime this guy Ken Oforiata that reckless guy ɔno na ɛyɛ friend say fundraising committee chairman Emma MPP wanwa ɛna fa kuntura se ɛde MPP ɛdan ekwaji ɛyɛ friend say Bosia Prudential Bank ɛde kɔ sustaining ne bank data bank the attacks Manasa Azurinum and those guys from Pont Boatinum they are complaining physical attacks ɛyɛ ɔmo complaining ɛnɛ say oh yeah no mas many person ɔmmekuno they were doing it in opposition in your opposition mu ɛna ɔmo kɔbɔ ɛyɛ friend say your friend akwai opoku ɔmo supporters says we kura o said dey carbonum ɛna ɔmo soma ɔmo kɔyɛ saa deɛ no apia stadium no ɔmo bo ɔmo nyinaa ɛwɔ opposition ɛma Alan ɔmo bo Alan supporters out to the sense Alan ɛyɛ na dwe so obegya party no that time we were able to analyze the Akufo-Addo the person the behavior what he does. We kept on telling people that look would the Omai Esha Kwawe Ansah what destroy Omai no Gabi yeah on omu complaining about Gabi no in opposition on an air calling for the shots ni one for the sika party ni sika odina chini ne call and no makodi sanya ma we nyina na esi. So if ene obi be ka kire me say Akufo-Addo say ni say me hunu say wunu unim nyansa me I consider those people as just foolish people walking around. That's why me Manasa Azuri num complaints there say Jimmy no eya na me follow no Manasa Azuri me ka say me ntia ono o koto Samsung ena oduru circle ena Samsung no ye de ye ose de Samsung na okoto no oduru circle no na omuma ne semina omuma ne semina okoduru fie no hunu se chese opa chese Akufo-Addo image no eya ohunu in opposition no enye that same image no any performance no hunu se sia you are stupid, you are very stupid. If you are not stupid umfaka and free fie say o kwose ka koto Samsung whereby Samsung office Samsung office esi ye friends say osu eya urua wa that is a legitimate office eya wo to ani ama warranty e de aka ho ni ama warranty e de aka ho say bia wo de kwa after 1 year and as I say within this period no say bibi say sia ubetimi and you go back to osu ubekwa koto say ade ni siwo Samsung office ni siwo so anytime you can walk back what take mudu circle and ama kwase bi efra wo say bra better a friend say Samsung e was circle wo jimi e wonti no even when you were getting down from the car some of us were shouting said no yanto Samsung wo ha nya ba bi e ton Samsung Manasa Azuri muntwam enko osu o say no osu e kwai wa John Mahama Ford John Mahama akoje Ford John Mahama akoye say John Mahama akoye say John Mahama akoye say no asefu gu te joy ke kan kwase asem foolish boys kwasia ayi ne godfather ni Otabel Otabel is part of the banking sector corruption no kromfosa any onka you know the onka o so no na ni asi zoom line papa no so What is it? Manasseh Azuri Eka Otabel. But Otabel was the board of director for Bridge Capital and other banks. Almost maybe 2 or 3. He was part or board director. Decisions are making, a buy affecting your banking sector. Otabel is part. Any government be open Kwebiano should have prosecuted Otabel. But look, and this is Subeba, they can prosecute him because our followers. Sorry, that's all. That's all. Manasseh Azuri is not interested. He talks about every corrupt issues our Ghana. Otabel Nkwadie, he's not interested. You see the kind of system we are building. Criminals watching criminals. Criminals watching criminals. Me pese so phobia de me bedi bone entina me nkwa asore no. Tina me nkwa asore, me nkwa asore. Me nsombosom. Me de me mpankwa asem. Me nsum bibia. Me wurade a ode me nam ya Zion nyami ya tete bota nyami tete kofra mo nyami on de na duro free Samaria ba enka boss na esa yare ya jaja Jehovah o jamunu nkum ya o jaya ne di anim sa edura na dwa na soten tene yani how the boss wa bon say sum bi twa sum bi ni is frejai pubi gu so na bo say ni abrewa yes yeah omudo di bone they have their own media guys omudo you are telling me udru your friend say cycle. Today, Ampon, Mutietefno. This guy in 2016, on air and to Phobic Kabom, Adomia Jomama Okroma. Ampon, Adomia Jomama Okroma. Then you are telling us, or minor say, na Akufa don't count. Akufa don't count. Your cabinet meeting. One our chair, Ampon, 1 hour chair, cabinet meeting. What? They are complaining. The system now break it down. And gu. And there will be frame. Or say a friend say motorway ho botema. Yes, in Kombabe see a be botema. Right? But me check here. Yes, so omoje land be every se tertiary se nungwa info. I beg you, me name the difference. I don't know the difference between the tertiary and nungwa. So me am from so am fan channel. Almost omoje yes omoje sasini free se nungwa for se tertiary for government project. Omo we no omo koka kire omo se baby on person ye project ni esha. Enti omo pre baby foforo. But omo to war afa asase no ho a yesi akufo adu na busuafo say I can't remember say Pakrobo Rebecca din but me hear me checks here answer oh ade omo ye wo kroma no fom niema mate say yesi your friend say license office omo tu omo ubo trinko asem no na ka che on tro me na menka Kwame nyo no ka kire o no nti ibe no odika ma first ibe no o ma
okay first one or say omo no matter almost about 30 years but omo nyantie say abani pese omuntu omo viele
omo tu omo nyina afra
yeah afra omo wo
DVL ono
yes ono
omo tu omo nyina afra including DVL office ni nyina
debi
omo jaye no but omo tete ho no omo tu omo na say ono ye government lands
but said ono ka so omo tana 30 years
and omo tu omo omo ton omo ho Omo to amomo. Omo enibre ba bankrofo we mu no. Menti ase. Enibre. Ni brade. Ekufuado ni na busuafo ni brade mu ya baifo. Bibia nso omo onipa MPP ni bibia nso no wo wiase. Some of us we witnessed Kufuor's MPP. Nenye enibrefo say. At least Kufuor time na sense of reasoning. Nen Kufuor reason here. Richard Anabuachi, ukra no, wonu wadwene no da form che Manasseh Azuri no defending no. I think Manasseh was using the analogy of buying a Samsung phone at all to get home and know that a soup representing a Kufuor and a scam. Samsung, your turn was cycle. Samsung office, mobile phone, AC, Osuno, Meboa. Omni office, Kakraka, Samsung, Enzo. No go just cycle na just me kwa to Samsung. Who go do fie na esem na wo kasa. O kasa a kire wan. Unim nyansa. And it's not like oko keje cycle wakoto ade no ya won ne. Some of us were warning you. Ya kwa ka so unim brofo chirocha ye. Na ga so ka brofo na unim nyansa. Ya ka kire mu se mu ye ofu ya na mu nsu. So nipa untimi fo adwene analyze ade o trim sa ade we eyesi ebe sei untimi fo adwene analyze niema Manasseh Azuri na woka na se me ba no a na kwa abonten be kasa asem we kire me a me ka utira bodam ko unim nyansa DVL ase no o maton Bobie a mo be ka kire ni enkosi aga o maton dada ama o mo ho enkosi aga me a mo be ka kire mi mi ni tumi bia mo ko bo hwan amani o mo be kra mo mfa nchiri kroma santwefo nyina so enkosi aga o mo se de ani bre esi abo mo so ni se de o mo pre ne ma mo ma ene o mo nananom eka o mo kukura ne nko bia to afiri nkran ne nko mo nko a se de ani bre aba Kufuor do bayiye ani bre abo ne na busuafo no mu ene ne nkrofo no mo ye adwuma bodyguards kura da ne akromfo via nyama nsase gidi omo wia omo media fo no bi no ma twe omo asem sebe ya omo nka asem they are also happy because say na kwa say masa ye wia o so obe wia bi abrabe wia bi to omo ya no mo twa one plot no mo de ama media practitioner we why na better cry bobra on the ompe kroma asase am for a legitimate work in Yesika. What is happening now? Too sad. Now, up on the announcement, there is this someone what they say. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so Yentian Empire Obama Kufuor no in 2016. Then you have your opportunity to know a year they work in there.
So we be do what he now I own nana come and yatra on side. So we be do what he now I own nana come and yatra on side. Ni free me kramu ene me nwosremu vampire wa ni bra so de maw anya bibia me hia free ho na me kire ho sa we obi a ye kalu wa obetima bo o man no nyame o kokra Jesus nyame o kokra amen e free atoya apuoya tifini anafo to me bia be so de atia wako a Would you me sano?
Amen.
Eradima was some Jew.
We yes to dimu.
Nana, handkerchief for me, and Yamiajuan, and the Acho. So who's not for su? After Obi, how would you say? Wakuma Dibu pay Ansah Costro.
Hallelujah.
Pay Ansah Costro.
Hallelujah.
Eradia what is so move. Eradin so clearly. The Empire Master is 2 years.
Amen.
I want Yamiaja. Oba. And this is no good anymore. Mortality. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Oh, brother.
All right, so there is no need for me to talk. There is no need. Yes, your friend of Pastor Kofi cancer or something. I hope I'm not wrong. Often you Bible. A vampire, a criminal. To win power to come and steal us, destroy the country and walk away with his family. Criminals. Yes, praying for Satan. Very pathetic. Today they are complaining. And I ask myself, what are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? Now you're going to hear the same prophet Kofi Amponson or something. I have never. My producer provided me this because my culture me sorry.
Oh, she okay. Me see am pipine and this show me na Jimmy Pen. Am pipi kura Jimmy Chan DC. Oh, she okay. Me see am pipine and this show me na Jimmy Pen. Am pipi kura Jimmy Chan DC. Me pursue obi de ba wo so. Amum pia ni ntwamo ya ho.
They will not.
Na no te sa brother pa de $1 million akoto dem obi afa.
Yes.
Onya sika no he. Akromfo kwa. Me ya konchiri wiese me ni nyame mahia wi a na me pede wa chimi no fama wo so. Amen.
Amen.
I was born and raised in Ghana.
I will make it to Ghana.
How the woman?
I was born here.
Ghana me nyeko shini.
No.
Me kwase agura ma bi adwuma ma nkrofo nya bi ya bo so bi
I paid a month.
na nkwansrefo ha oba no me di soja tale ahye no
Amen.
enti wo wugina akra sa wo tra no a ubewu.
Amen.
Papa tie de meka no akwala no efiri na ko bi afa nsa nka no.
Amen.
Akwala ni nyame nko.
Amen. God bless you.
Oh, this guy, if the first video is right, one of the a handkerchief come Akufo-Addo say Akufo-Addo is so another paper name. You anointed a thief, a criminal. Sunsum money now, sunsum papa, what is support to a criminal to come and destroy us, destroy the country. Today, Sima Kacho, Omo Kasano, Omo Nu Omo no, and this near people in Iape, and then this near people. How? If you are not insane, how can you argue that MPP near this year? How? Tell me. Even in the course of stealing, and this is where we are there, almost the agenda to him. Even in the course of stealing. And let me say this. Me say, me Bobie me zombie. to think like Akromfo ni NDC. I'm not a zombie. Menya bootlicker. But even in the course of stealing, NDC for the agony, omu wia o man no a, omu the agony eto ho. NDC for the agony to ho. Even Kofo time. Yeah, Kofo MPP on. Let me tell you something. MPP Kofo time. Enombese krono na ase. Omu wia de pa ma Rollins who say, say ni wia no. Even with that one, when NDC came into power, omu antimi NDC highest your friend say scandal. Ne woyomi 51 million Ghana cedis. Meboa 51 million Ghana cedis woyomi. Me pam chow. Monsa se mo boss car Krofo we awia from 2017. Ebe pem 2023. Chase bi okura wote na ye mahyew. Meboa enye woyomi ayinu na na the highest. Woyomi scandal no 51 million Ghana cedis. You know, and a chicken feed ma John Kumane, Samia Ukunom, and it's our boys, a chicken feed 51 million. A Jinapo, somewhere Jinapo, a friend say Nana, guy, no, a Bantama boy, non network crackano. Your friend say, oh, as I sub watching them 51 million Ghana cedis, a chicken feed, a chicken feed. 51 million Ghana cedis. A chicken feed today. So even in the course of a stealing, omu wia de anokrano, ya kase politicians wia omaya, NDC for power, omu de adwene to krono no ho. Ya tikromwa, ya oil sika $100 million ayira, $100 million. Oil money, $100 million. Piak fwa kasa, mante ya wakasa sa, ubien fi, $100 million. Hey, fako si disibu. Fako si disibu. So even in stealing, NDC for the agreement to chrono, say, ye or mine, sir. When you can say, you defe, sir. Where the omu yani defe. Osofo we yisu. Bawumia will not be president. Ale. And I said this the other time. Me bo adie bi akire mo. Me say 2016 na we yes akatu no me wa. Na prophecy. Yeah. Me pa cho bi an hwa de. Me kire mo adie bi. Me kire mo adie bi.
Look at the big hospital. So, Papa.
Yes, so, Ma. Government is building teaching hospitals, district hospitals, polyclinics, and health centers all across Ghana.
New schools, new roads.
What?
Here they be, Papa. Yes, over 1,500 basic school projects, 60,000 laptops, and over 6 million textbooks for the students.
Wow.
Masa moye dede.
Papa, because of small construction, you are happy.
Not just construction, madam. This government has provided over 120,000 jobs through the Youth Employment Agency, and over 400,000 are employed directly on government projects.
We are waiting for change.
Oh, don't worry, my sister. There's more ahead. This is just the beginning. Just let me continue driving.
Yes, don't go me. Come and see, oh, come and see. Follow me to see change.
Hey! Hey! Now you are talking. Change us, come.
Driver, my NCY, we don't want to stay here.
You want to trust someone who has not proven himself?
Don't worry, I'll wait for you.
Let's go.
We are in this together.
Welcome to Change. Are we walking?
Where's the bus?
Don't worry, our bus is bigger and better than that one. Change is coming.
Is this the change?
Oh, don't you trust me? We don't do that anymore. Come back, oh.
Driver, let us back.
Now shall we begin our journey? You don't have to look far. Change isn't coming. Change is already happening all around you. Vote for John Mahama in the 2016 election. JM Tuaso.
Nobody is saying, he said, John Mahama is saint. And this for your saints. No. Me say, even in the face of stealing, which I know every politician is a thief, even in the face of stealing, and this for conscience. Ekufuado ni na busuafo ni wenum, they don't have omuni ahomobro kora manipa. Omu do boni like hey on kaya ho. Omu do boni like enye unya Ghana ni u follow a friend say Parker syndrome, the banking issues no court no who follow, you can see clear hatred, envy, jealousy, baye, a kufuado baye. Who could follow assembly or court now, you will see it. Who could tear do for the annual, you will see it. Shakwa Mofasu Good Heritage Bank. Here come fast Good Heritage Bank. Yow, pain, baye. I bay funny criminals and a campo no Messi and Croft Crow Motte a year that MPP no. I'm not sure it's about Krabeko heaven. Supporters say Jimmy, leaders ya Kron for. Woman organizer Obabesia. A good campaign no more accusing so to Galam say 182 at what area when you say no. Check John Mahama's track record. Check NDC track record. PNDC, NDC. Last week, me catch you can pick for 8 years. Now the 7 years we are home. 7 years of MPP account, 15 years. Now they compare only 8 years of Mills Mahama. You can mention projects under PNDC, NDC, just 8 years of Mills Mahama. Udia Rollins PNDC the free. Let's deal with 15 years of MPP. Let's deal with the 15 years of MPP, 8 years of NDC. And then I deal with Makenka Yibi article be from Raymond Acha about a Magdan. Now, Minia Magdan, a Ben says sini. Madan will think that he can use money to pay NDC, to pay the way out. Obaye, Akufo-Addo, Unua Ketua, John Mahama, Hwetamina 3 nyansani eyi ekukrusi ho. Amen. Me nua ayi friend say abusua pani Paul Adomo kire na kire nkrofo abusua ene o magapade bag egum. Ye onua Paul. Ka dweso ni mampo asante mampo de kwa nwa o. Ye mi enu kura nkrofo se yese. Na onim se me yada o. Na so ade pai ya waji edin. Pai. Onua Paul amantem. Ya o che kwaku ba konom. Adwuma na din dodo. Paul amant wo je se fakai. No way body tefa so be kire sa was me defend it. Ana wanya adwuma ye. Was sankwai. Atnam. Ghana airport. Akufo-Addo buy domestic side no atam no dia mama dan. Na private jets na edi wa kwaniaba. Mfienso. Ka Akufo-Addo ya de kakra kasamre nka so wasibiti se unuan ya de na ayefe na siwo. Sa na ebu oman. Bone baye wickedness. Bone baye wickedness inti what time dia mama dan ba akofo. Oni na busuafo na yere ne manni. Enano Remona Chalete no se Magdan kenkai bi onu a obehu se amanfo asua no so. Mo di bone wo kroma too much. Mo di bone papa. Mo di bone mo ase de di bone. Na nyame ma mo wo mo betra ho aluzu next year elections. Ni anu mu nyina tena krom ha. Even if NDC fail to tackle you guys, the street will never fail. And at that point, the street will tackle more any NDC for nyina befra. Omo di Jomama no nyina befra. Say ever NDC for sesini. Yes. If you ask me, Bobie, are you going to support the street to me support it? Send this yes or make time way. Say Obi akofa $1 million. No akwako hunu vice president. Now we ako hunu way. Now we ako hunu president. Now is stand up by kakra. Now Sameje Mfiaji kakra. Now Bobie Ansah so aji kakra. Now we ako pacho. Now we have ha. Now we have ha. The street would deal with NDC. Omo will be a befra. No, at that point, Yahoo say now. Na so be catch and say NDC ni MPP pa. I will agree. Oh yeah. Ada ye bedru that Johnson no so no. Na say NDC so on be sa de no a. Sa da no de catch and say NDC ni MPP pa. I will agree. Which means NDC aba so omo ba be wiayen. They are coming to do the same things. But I believe, I trust it. Yeah, we are santimem no. Ye nimniema NDC aye ewa Ashanti region. And that is why me wo gidie say ye do man ja NDC enkobone. But Ghanaians want John Mahama to punish Akufo-Addo and his family and in Namfufo heavily. Ghanaians me say adie ba ko pena Ghana for hwehwe punishment. That's all. All right, so my last text message is good afternoon, Commander Bobie. Don't get yourself worked up over that prophet. He's not of God. In fact, he's an ally of Akufo-Addo. All right, me, I don't know him, I won't even waste my time on such people. Kwabena Benghazi. All right, good afternoon. Now, Obi sende me list of 100 scandals under Kufuado. PDS fraudulent deal. $10 million wasted on cocoa rules auditing. $4.5 million AFCON profligate expenditure. Ministry of Finance pays 1 million Ghana cedis to Crow and Associates for no work done. Auditor General. 12 top state infrastructure designs sole source to one firm. 283 million Ghana cedis paid in judgment debt. 3 million Ghana cedis renovated warehouse defective. Appointment of Kwame Usu Iceman as board chairman for GRA after installing 11 ACs in 2-bedroom facilities. 9.6 billion Ghana cedis lost to corruption since 2017. Those bebre. Messi NDC and the NDC, the highest scandal, near 51 million Ghana cedis. What you mean? And I say,
I have it here. I think about 5 of them.
And I mentioned said the highest.
The highest was.
What you mean? And you're 51.
Yeah, what you mean?
What you mean? 51 million Ghana cedis.
We had a married deal. Then Bass Brandon 3.6 million.
No, but they are married. There wasn't any issue.
Yeah, but then they raised it.
Bass Brandon. Now I say
3.6
Ghana cedis.
Yes.
And that 3.6 Ghana cedis. As a super Chinkwa spend this says can
Jida.
You are not using the microphone anyway.
Okay, I'm giving you the.
Jida.
Jida was 32,498,000
Ghana cedis. Jida.
Yeah,
32 million Ghana cedis.
Yes. Then they brought what you mean
50. Me say the highest. What you mean?
These were the issues.
Yeah, the issues no any.
And Amanasi Azuri cover
Ford say $100,000.
I mean,
$100,000.
If they have any contrary thing to
it, the highest.
What you mean? 51 million.
51 million.
Ghana cedis. None of them is in dollars.
David, today we are talking about PDS $1.5 billion missing.
I have it here. All the scandals that happened under President.
Even with the smartest, Bass Brandon, they refunded the money
before she resigned.
Yeah.
And Jida, President Mahama immediately instructed for the suspension of payment, set up a 5-member committee. Yes, 5-member committee to investigate and prosecuted the book.
Yeah. That is leadership. Me see, even in the face, Ford no crowd say $40,000. In the face of stealing, and this was conscience.
Second-hand Ford near $40,000. Second-hand Ford.
Yeah, be funny, sir. Say your mama the or more brand Ford.
Second-hand Ford.
Ford we ya. Ni woni mfa so wo wiase bia will be BM we.
Benz, brand new terror.
We. Wa hwe na obie wa no a ensem no bia obekeka no. Watumi awia wo man no. Hey. Atain. Obi anim say ubedi di kakra. Why not? Hi. And yes, how? One tester says they have sold the land, all including the 2 police barracks and the military band yard already. Oh, so Ghana for the military band yard no. Yes, or Maton. The police officers' office have started operating in Kwabena. Only brave for. Epacho me baba bobo me raffle no. So *413#. Bam. I'll be back.
Give us P capsules. A memory. Manum bia bememua. Kani metutu ya na minkuma bwa sese die. Betu esa kum menia G. Give us P capsules. Give it to me, baby. Give us core capsules nzwe.
Emane meme nyina akoko yade. Sisi yade amamanya yem timotete womo no. Yedru no. Manum bi amama de me ho.
Give us core capsules. Mrs. Moye ding. Give us core capsules.
I give it to you, baby. You give it to me.
Oh yeah.
Hey. Give us no. Amen ni jia bebusiemu papa. Na bema ka give us P capsules. Eni give us core capsules bomu nom dia. Na eni jeni ahoden no.
Wabrudo.
Give us P capsules.
Meme wadi ifiedu watwede kronkwan na efa.
Give us core capsules.
Apemfo abatra wo mo menu kwada wo ni fie nu nka ho. E wo drugstore bia motifonko Give us Herbal Center, Teshi Mobile, and Teshi Adriami. Phone numbers 0543 222 470 and 050 68
Ti ahwehwe ejedi enkrato yi mu agye atomu se eye.
Ago Ghana for yedi asem de ebremo. Uye obi a uye wadwuma dada. Ana waye adwuma efri afe baako ekosi ne mi Ansah so. Eclipse Collateral Management and Business Advisory Services e de anigesem e de brow. Through Eclipse Angel Investors ene ye ba be mo sika botina ubetimi ya hye wadwuma na wadwuma ne so etumpon ye pa. De ubeye nyina no ene se ubefa wo forms e wo Kwabena FM 92.9 e wo Accra ye be Vodafone office no e wo Kwame Nkrumah Circle and afi Eclipse Collateral Management for office Kesepa ewo Adenta new site Abakan Street. And also say download your form no ewo www.ecmagh.com. Na fe wenya akwenya say business page jumedie sonko ayede bro no. Wonso wenya mu chefa. Se ope ensem yimu enchemu bia. Free number say this way 0302 551877. And also say free 0266 999020. Eclipse Angel Investors, unlocking business potentials with seed capital.
Kwabena, kora mkoda. Emano si den kwa.
Tabia takum, wedi emema yedro no. Emi enya hoɔden, eni hoɔden ye. Aye mema dro, eni tina banma bi ehie bi no. Etufo eni atofo, eni obi opedidu etu aton bia. Enko chemical shops, pharmaceuticals, eni herbal shops bia. Ewo Ghana hanu be bia. Anase freying, ewo 0243 686861 and 0245 749206. Sankatwe FDA Fuajatu. Kaise tabia takum de bemma bia ye takum.
Not recommended for lactating mothers, pregnant women, and children under 15.
Usika semen koyana quick credit siasia say sika pe ennafom intina yabasa ye becheche wo yam bosia bon hyehyɛ ho wutumi babosia edifi asua ye 3500 Ghana cedis edeko na ne wohia ne wo national ID card wohia se wobetu susu wohia awowa yenje sika bia nto ho wonsanso hia se woni yembegue futuo bia quick credit wo homao say ye dwana wo pese wudi ana wo pese wo hye ejuma frase ana say your school fees ana po eyeye osumi ejuma ye fo nso ye wo bi mamo na mom kai say ye mobosua ewo internet so afen so omantic akrobia batan Bank of Ghana Ansah wo dwumedie yimu enti tutumri kana freyen wo 0302 200390 ana 0596 920833 quick credits London made simple kai say dwumedie yin hyehyɛ kakra wo ho.
Hey, say the Mako who Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic no. Me who crave you me. Say enunti no manya award wa. Eye world best. Obian transe Emma Dumpem ya de ka say anase mo boya de enkan to dem bio.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Esa nyarwan te say ne ekuro etu no. Ne enkan ewana num. Oba na be mo pa wo. Ene enyarwan kaye.
Nansi ma me ka say ene spinal cord ho ekaye no. Greenfield ada romenti ene wasa so de gina na so ebiem.
Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewo ultramode laboratory a diagnostic Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. Ewanungwa Dogon Estate Junction. Last stop. Frewa 0243 983 906 and 0261 651 898.
Greenfield.
God is our healer.
Greenfield.
Your last stop.
I believe
chadio.
Yeah!
Near here, say, Ubebo star 413 hash. I want MTN peso. I'm gonna move on. No one's that come what chadia. I CMG Sika chadia promotion. Yeah, I feel yes, you better do. So, person when you CMG Sika chadia bia, and you're quite well now, Befaso. Step 1, but star 413 hash. I want MTN so. Step 2, choose a FM. Now what dear, the prompt in it. And so I will show us the coming in now. Ever quite a year yamau. Sika chadia promotion. Aye cash in and win big promotion. When you idea what's our year, win your share of 24,000 bonanza. Shannon Swo, do be our taxi, and you cost star 413 hassado, and never more when you say, Kunim, our CNG Sikata dear promotion or so. And your cash bag from Class Media Group, Kai Huna say, San Media Way, and she shared the home, the National Lottery Authority, our Caritas Lottery Platform, and a boy chidom. When young Fisher don't watch it, Equa, one Kaju Media home. CNG
Yeah!
All right, so that's the live on Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. We are back here. Joyce Low. It's on your Facebook page. Thank you. Obibia, more joining your high than say. Make I was a minia, Kwaku Edu Jemfis here. Political activist Haruna Mohammed, Director of Operations, Mass Action, will join us. And as usual, Liso Nana Kusi Poku, Executive Director, GGAGG. Gag is here. Jambi Akwaba. All right, so quick one. Who follow? Media budget. Who follow? What is your take on that?
Bobie, this finance minister for the past 7 years, the message of the core parliament in Yunano, say kindergarten recitation or church or maybe or recital or parliament. In practical terms, whatever he goes to parliament to say is not exactly what is on the paper. Inti ama mean to me follow the things that occur parliament they call to money. I'm not like I don't want to follow, but I don't see the impact over the years. I haven't seen the impact,
and so you don't see the need.
The need. Let me put it that way. I don't see the need for Parliament to host the finance minister, for him to be reading citations and you kind of saying, "Brofo could be lullaby." So but whatever be the case, that is what he has presented. So that's what we are going to discuss. Before Ansah na Obekono, there were a lot of publications with respect to some of the taxes or more imposing on some businesses, especially with betting. I was looking I was looking at it, say, and Obe consider. Because
so one touching on any tax.
No. I say he didn't come to Parliament to ask for supplementary budget, and that is his achievement. His achievement is that he didn't come to Parliament to beg them for supplementary budget. And so he has done well. But as to how they are going to cut down on their extravagant expenditure, the way government is mismanaging and spending our money, he didn't say anything about it. But the only conversation I want to hear from the Ministry of Finance, for that matter the finance minister, is how government is going to put itself in check on the way and manner they are spending our monies, the taxes and the revenues that the country generates. We are not seeing the impact of these things on the ordinary Ghanaian as well as the economy itself. So for the finance minister to go to Parliament and continue reading some of these.
So exactly what did he go there to do?
No, he went there to tell them, say, he didn't come there to beg them for supplementary budget.
And so
he came to tell them over the years.
No, but it's going to be new. So you say you want to now, Mebusa.
Very good.
what is getting
all that the finance minister.
This guy is just a twerp.
The finance minister called kind of parliament Bobie, for the past 7 years we've been hearing some of these things. How has it impacted the Ghanaian economy?
No, but when was this cano? And when himself, who was that day?
What's about parliament, Mr. Speaker? The good news is I didn't come to ask for supplementary budget. So I don't know. For me, I don't know, but I don't seem to feel too good. Said there be a finance minister will go and say these things over and over again. Now, as I will share State of the Nation budget, they are called Parliament several times. Now we share some Kenoforiata ekan wom. Now we share the a former ebra. Even the last time he went to Parliament to tell them say they are no longer as part of government cutting down on its expenditure. No, Omunyusu V8, Omunyusu V6 BM.
And what happened to that policy?
Down, yes, they are going to cut down on government expenditure and all of that. We didn't see any of these implementation on the ground. Not what happened over there. So for me, it's one of them. Kenoforiata is one of them. The same way Kufuado, the same way Kenoforiata, no abekain. And yes, no cry. Copy from different books. What you say? Now, baby, I London, no more, you know, the Ghana Shaho. Baby, I America, no more, you know, the Ghana Shaho. At the end of the day, whatever thing that they are reading, you know, if you sit them down and ask them questions relative to what they have read, they will not be able to answer to it. Nana Bobie answer. The most important budget to present to Ghanaians is $600 million now. Your friend is saying, IMF the buy, you know. As to how that money has been spent is what Ghanaians want to know. The revenues that the nation has generated from COVID, that is what Ghanaians are interested. The revenues that has been generated from e-levy, that is what Ghanaians are interested. What have you used the money to do? Because Mujisikano all right, but on the ground nothing is showing. World Bank reports say Ghana for do na ko ohiania ho
also say you recover.
Also say you recover. Recovery no ewa hinfa.
No, okay. No, but the question is, they have always maintained the argument say economy no is not in tatters. And what are you recovering from?
That is a big question for Kenoforiata to answer.
Every 2018-19 ya team adene jiagu
almost enjingu ye
wo si enjingu ye o ba ya wo se me recover wo yare wo se me nyare wo si angrofos na se me ho to me
almost enjingu ye na
wo yare wo se me nyare wo go si akwa chi as na se de me ho to me na nyo na ni ka so yare as wo nyare I mean
anyway, 36-page document no ojina na so kan ye
Ansah sembe pa no kan me
nyina no domestic debt exchange program sika omotete ye as you said this can ye no like I'm saying say Kenoforiata ofiri Akufuado yam enokure bia ni nimu eja no de ntro no wono no ene Akufuado bibia ni we betimi afiri nimu aba eye different from what the ye nim dada say propaganda and nobody manages our mind. And like Bawumia said, if you manage this economy with propaganda, everything will expose you. This time around, it's not only the exchange rate that has exposed them. Everything, including the massive corruption. Omei abeseng yekoma every now and then. I was expecting him to go to Parliament and tell them, say, Ghana sikano. Ya nkase ya chama ya hu ya wie sikano ya chama ya hu. Until ya mupasa madi ya na mufanya ye. Because there is nothing for me to discuss from what he has presented to Parliament. Absolutely nothing. But over the week, we are going to sit down and talk about Kenoforiata. Where our Kenwe no kwatana ho. They are going to continue. Omo boni no omo kwa kwatana se no omo kotoa so edi. So for me, this kind of crocodile John kind of media budget review or whatever it is, Bobie, ati. And fans are crying beyond my.
With you crap how?
Eh, fans are crying beyond my.
Harun just joined us in the studio. Harun, Akwaba. Boko there. Good. Listo, Akwaba. Bibi Aboko. But Haruna, who follow a media budget? Now I know so we have our main issue to discuss with. Yeah, definitely. Baba Bishim. But who follow here? Which part now or pick here?
We are the kind it's a co-panelist, senior, Listo. Commander, my main use platform and send me condolence to Honorable Sohini.
Okay.
Yeah. My final funeral rites.
Oh, okay.
Me wishing my condolence and to the Bree family and all Madame Kufwa as brothers. I think that it is only fair for us to say Yako to the family. Commander, to be frank with you, what's your mind Ghana under this particular dispensation? It's like in the past, I'm not equating it or making comparison, but it's like in the past.
Yeah.
I mean the Rawlings regime. Anytime it was time for read the budget. Na na per se because it was full of hope and a lot of inspirations to inspire others to go waste their time to listen. But I did not have the time to waste. What do I say? Minisa Amreno.
That's why we still time won't see.
Minisa Amrena, you be wasted to the extent that a brusso the day na kasano and sumi. Let alone to go and waste that time to listen to this hopeless, useless character and mfaso beyond embeka me brabom. So I think say miti kakra won from and it is only fair to credit those who wasted their time to listen and for which reason yesu yet be 80 se utie no and the people who wasted time no krano would be much disappointed than ya emre enkotenase say ye betie no. The point is the man has made his mind that yakosro ba enya dia obetie, and as the constitution mandates him to waste the time of parliamentarians, that's what he did. Wako parliament to waste their time again, because from head to toe, no, what I picked from Sir waste for 3 hours, no, essentially before more, because we were at a point, no, or see the whole year, no, the problems Ghanaians have been complaining that there's hardship. Economy guno. Or see, at least there is some marginal improvements. Or see, there's marginal. So on one kasano, or admit to say problem will hold him. On one kasano, say there's problem.
You know.
So or see, there has been some marginal improvement. Cause you can imagine. I'm not for who I can say there's some marginal improvement. To say thousands are dying, so now we are recording 999. So at least there's improvement. I'm telling you, this is annoying. The very reason why we went to IMF was the extravagance nature of the economic mismanagement. What's it? Papa. And I be one. And your papa na me saying nana. Because what you say? So you're looking at the anger in which I am speaking. You don't interrupt. What do I say? Because sure, or see, no matter what the economy, the hardship the Ghanaian is going through, no, there is some marginal increment of gains. Marginal increment of gains. You call IMF for bailout. When you say yes, we want to borrow money.
Yeah.
Are you aware?
Yeah.
The very reason we went to IMF, we went to borrow money. That means Anka IMF ni hokra. Anka Ghanaians Ghana would have been declared a failed complete state in the face of the foreigners. But you're looking at the area he mentioned, and you will completely agree with anybody who says this country is managed and manned by crooks, cronies, wicked armed robbers. Sure? How can you say they are now planning to bring planting for food and jobs part 2? What a wickedness. Planting for food and job part 2.
Part 1. Okay, but planning for food and jobs.
What? I mean, me say, Adai, Bonnie Bay. The first one, no, part 1, no. What was the benefits?
16 regions of the country. Mr. Speaker, planting for foods and jobs has brought substantial improvements in Ghana's agriculture sector. This has resulted in increased food security in 16 regions of the country. Mr. Speaker, planting for foods and jobs has brought substantial improvements in Ghana's agriculture sector. This has resulted in increased food security, employment along agricultural value chains, and accessibility of raw materials for developing industries. The program has directly contributed to increased crop yields for major food staples such as maize, rice, and soya by 135%, 67%, and 18% respectively within the period. After a comprehensive review, government is finalizing PFJ Phase 2 to ensure a more efficient and targeted support for the agricultural sector. The key elements of Phase 2 are inputs credit systems, storage and distribution infrastructure, commodity trading, and digitized platforms. Mr. Speaker, I can also report that efforts towards promoting commercial agriculture, building technological capability, and advancing digitalization under the Ghana Cares program are on track. Last year, I indicated the government is
also Phase 2.
Now,
I don't get it. The first one, no. The question I'm asking is,
can override any ammonia bro
for what? Your man of free food. Your man of free fuel. Your man of free. Baby, are free.
The first one, no. Near Tombo, the any bunch of Ministry of Agriculture. If you are Phase 2, no, you are called Makola Jum.
So I don't get it. No. But the point I'm making, no, say, if for a reason, say a com na ko amount for, because of that, no, you the taxpayer money, give people free kodidi. Don't even go to the farms. We complained to the extent that with the chart no inflation chart no bar food inflation inquire over 40% is leading the charts, for which reason we spent more than 10 billion Ghana cedis on agriculture. We give out fertilizer free, we give out seedlings free, and yet uko joma wunti minto banchi wunti minto mole wunti minto nothing,
even
gari kura wunti minto, and you have decided to come back to parliament, have that audacity say who said the another Phase 2 because you want to create chopocracy.
Chopocracy.
Because Brian Achampon is a Greek minister. Until the last phase, or
more finish here.
What is that? Why? What have you done as a country? So, Commander, One thing I may say, me wasting my time to listen to this misfired bullets. Because if I am sitting there, I'll be tempted to cry. Seriously. Mesu.
Anyway.
I don't get it. Sir, the whole idea is to mitigate crisis as economy. Because mobile, that is not the state in which you inherited the economy. You brought flagship programs and say, sir, you want to help reduce the hunger. At the end of the day, no. Hunger najinu. Obia eye de ope. If you cannot, to the extent that the disposable income of even workers, the workers cannot feed them 3 meals a day. So what are we doing as a country? Ghanaians, what yanka day? And I yanko nobopo enko sun engu nobopo. And I yanko yafa can saying Tongo.
It's so sad.
I don't get it. Why? Yeah, Bonnie Bain. Akufo-Addo ni office ni Bonnie Bain.
Now, interestingly, me who Gabi post to be nra say Ansah no. Or no say Okoko 2 Proverbs chapter PBB adaya bien twanto so manenye ho. That was a Gabi. Oh, or say and throw BBB will vindicate Chairman today. That was Gabi. How can the devil start quoting Bible verses? How?
You know, this country need a serious elevation. We need somebody Obaba rescue. I think if you say Ghana is a failed state, it's understatement. If you ask me,
Commander,
Ghana is beyond redemption.
Commander,
at this point.
When was that one person was saying your politics by Gabi Ochireda?
But that guy is just a fool.
But you know, sir, he's on record to say that he's not a politician.
Oh,
but he says he's not in government.
Me share interview ni bina. Oh, some boys no no benyomo. Among one interview.
No, arrange a stage.
Yeah, but it's an arrangement.
Oh yeah. Gabi no jina that bag is I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician.
I have a political affiliation. I'm a political strategist.
What you
for on your
police boy we say why you
say what the who chrome how do be who be dwane say you be dwane na mu.
But sometimes me you want me tia say o.
I'm telling you. Yametra ha me kasa na yetra ha ye kasa no. Mama fan say kasa keke o.
David, we mean the words. Seriously, some of us we can do and undo.
No, we dey ahwe Ghana for any maka che say PDS. Uko pay dey wo. Gabi uko pay dey PDS.
Na Ameri no so here. What locus does he have? Look, to go and begin on behalf of Ghana. What locus? What
information be ame ho? What information be ame ho? Committee na president soma almost omonko Dubai.
Yes.
Enko ye renegotiation. Amarifo no offer almost $2 million. Omo Lawyer Addison was part of it. Omo anji scano. Omo anji $2 million no. Obi fe chire kwaji $2 million no. Obi fe chire kwaji $2 million no.
And start to negotiate with them.
I'm telling you.
Just imagine.
At the end of the day, no, something that was between $520 million skyrocketed to about $600 million.
How? Anyway. Listen.
Oh, and Papa says, see,
Gabi Ochireda is a curse to this country. Gabi is a curse.
Oh.
And now, Oshe Nipa Asia Kenan Sono. Ke opon sika Gabi Ochireda kuni tumi a odi nyina no. Oh, no ho ano. Because Nyankopon so obetua wo ka. Udidi a o me. Esu kom de wonum nsuo.
But unim ade aye mwanwa. Say mimi hu obi otumi di bone ekoda. Say madahate mimi di bone say me
na say commander omu ni conscience. Akufo-Addo Kenoforiata Gabi Ochireda akwa santi be di etuo Eugene Ahen Asensu Jinapo. All these guys, they don't have conscience. Eugene Ahen na yire ka so oja na on list of items or they buy within 4 years.
Anyway, Aja na David o me eduka so ba hwe na me busali so aye dey.
Listo de on na come okay.
Anyway, just tell the young you mean say you mean you know on Sunday mo.
Okay. We say bra penny hwe.
Anyway, but your take quick one.
Yeah.
I no more kind budget.
I say a mid-year budget review.
So what kind
budget?
One kind. But you mean come more some our radio so.
Oh, any
okay.
So mean come more some
Edward
radio so.
Edward.
Nyimi me di muachi akwado. Me nya boa na madwen moa ho. Akwa me nya ofui na madwen fui ho. Timpacho ye nto aso. Budget no Ghana fo ni mo budget. Ghana ni akokra oba akohoma. De ne ba ko university. De ne ba ko SHS. De ne ba ko day nursery. Onim ade ye frɛ no budget. Etinya kwasia na be kire ye se ne ye nka ye budget.
Na mami mo me ba liso me srobo ame. Bondholders issues no or kan ho asem.
Yeah, he touched on it.
Se me catch you say me tie ya na me aboa.
Oh, it's true. I
Me.
have time.
You see, me jana ma adongo ena me di mani ato ne so.
O do re nyina hye ne
re ehye ne mu. Enti me nua Isaac Adongo ba bia wo bia.
Na page 11.
Me pese
page 11.
Yes, page 11. The domestic that no.
Yeah.
Okay, page 11.
Also,
Mr. Speaker.
Use your microphone. Why?
Also, Mr. Speaker, on 5th December 2022, government launched the domestic debt exchange program in a transparent manner while seeking to minimize its impact on bondholders. After 3 months of negotiation with the different bondholders groups and amendments to the original terms, government successfully completed the DEP on 14th February. Total bonds outstanding at the settlement date amounted to 126.978 million Ghana cedis, of which 29,286.2 million were held by pension funds, bringing the total eligible bonds to 97,749,000.6. The ministry received final participation of 82,943.5, representing 84.9% of total eligible bonds. The domestic debt exchange program has provided the government with increased fiscal flexibility and address cash and other liquidity constraints. Once again, we are grateful to all investors who participated in the exchange.
The point is, with the current issues with the bondholders, he did not touch on it because they haven't paid them, right? They haven't paid them.
No, his concern was how much government has gotten.
But his concern is not about
No. His concern is how bad money government has gotten.
But the concern in your so with their matter, one touch on it.
David, na me read it we na commander. Na me read it
so.
Commander Pacho, yan Kenya asem na.
Na me read it
we. Me preliminary comment on a friend saying me obekai say afra say Merekuduka ene ninua oche Ansah Western Regional Minister omo ede assembly betudwa about chieftaincy issue bia say you said on your platform say you are not very much yeah awani nye ho say you be discuss chieftaincy obekai say me be kan wa ha say wo masi hini bi wo dumping pepesa against or hini a wote ho dada a omode ne ye galamsey ema or hini no any wo kasa fidie
yes
dumping pepesa
yeah
legal chief no kasa wa ha
the kai sa interview no pa
ema dukanom eko share kwapa akwa na omode ne si hini no achi say on fa asem ne court
Now the traditional your friend is saying what's up fiasi traditional council no ohene a oye man hene okateche intifo asare the fourth emfa omomfa ne nkokod se ono kra no onimu no kwabena fia da etwa mu nyame adom omabu asem no court abu asem na ma kwa pan difo amaduka ene your friend is saying
yeah
ochire da akoma Ansah yabo moka
yeah
30,000 cedis the scan is too much
which means judgment no I say
nana nywa panyi eye ohene
on a legitimate
chief ena
all dumping pepesa
yes ena arbitration na course between dukanom kwa pan no ene
I see
ochire da akonom no
yeah
eno illegal kaya de ntia no mo pesa ahene ni nyina ne say omahu agudie bi wo forest ni eno ntina dumping pepesa ahene ba be ne odi nkomo say sa agudie no omo boawura forest ni mu omo tuo ama one ne nkofo krampo no omo koye yakobo ne wo faase bi e ka kra bi nko
me pictures
no asem ni court no otemuafo no ebua asem no ebu egu omo so abo omo ka 30,000
I see
enti duka utie mi a o say Kwabena mi duka mi nim no from ages.
Oh na say duka de nyina nim no
when he was a taxi driver at your friend is saying your friend is saying kura uko a central Mankesim Kwabena duka na obudaka mu a cause mabu me nim no. So when these people and me catch them say they should rather sue me because I was the one that came to discuss this matter on the radio. And you know, they say ya tushiregu ohene nana nwa panyi so.
Oh, ya manitilimba.
O se memfa afidie so na mwase. Ene tiefo omode mpa bota na chi nyina ase. Na monkoso amompaye. Na oyefo ne ben na nkuguo enye nyame madia. Nti mejina kase fidie so. Aso akonya kesie mu ada eye Accra FM 4 mokon na mokon ye no enkunde
yeda nana so ase say all we want to say asumdwe beba empotem ho na obi ade mra ye adwumada so na yekoyanim now mame ayika atu force in casting be about this whole thing into all time one corner be do time be boss ade na ma atu force all right so you got the atu force in kai yeah you got the atu force in kai the NDC group in parliament.
Yes, minority leader.
Mr. Speaker, thank you very much for the opportunity to guide you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, we have listened to our minister responsible for finance. Mr. Speaker, I listened to him attentively, and I've also had the opportunity to review the papers, the document that he gave to us. Mr. Speaker, he said that the performance so far shows that we have turned the corner. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, the evidence and the numbers before us shows that he has rather deepened our woes. Mr. Speaker, I say this because he has said to us today that he is revising economic growth from 2.8% of GDP to 1.5% of GDP. Mr. Speaker, again, he said to us here and now that he has borrowed 5.5 billion Ghana cedis from January to June from the T-bill market. Mr. Speaker, not long ago, this same minister had informed us that he will not borrow at all in the year 2023. And that going into the remaining part of the year, he is going to borrow another 41 billion Ghana cedis. Mr. Speaker, aside that, the cedi depreciation we are seeing so far is largely because he has defaulted in the payment of external interest and principal. Mr. Speaker, that is why
Honorable Leader, I think we will just have to. Leader, I think you are ready to fire on. So We can just start the comments now. We can start the comments now. Leadership, is that what the decision is?
Mr. Speaker, I'm only laying foundation. I'm only laying the foundation for the debate to start tomorrow. Mr. Speaker, I will move for the suspension of the House. But in doing so, let our minister not say this anywhere that he has turned the corner. He has rather deepened our woes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, so that's it. Mebacho Fajem statement the two ma na memfa mema monshase kiko na afide yenko. All right, so this is a minority no omo issues about said economy and ACT. Now Orojo Mahama etweti bibine. And I think it deserves an attention and is worth discussing. Yeah, they tweet now to your Facebook page so that you can also read it. And I will just take like 2 minutes be near read John Dramani Mahama. So you have his picture here. Now, I quote, transparent and accountable governance in which opportunities are open to all and not just a few is the greatest guarantor of our democracy. The almost 7 years of Akufo-Addo and Bawumia's maladministration is the biggest threat to the survival of our constitutional democracy. Let me touch on it once more. The almost 7 years of Akufo-Addo and Bawumia's maladministration is the biggest threat to the survival of our constitutional democracy. Only a change of this inept MPP government can ensure the sustainability of our democracy. The next NDC administration will work to restore hope. That is one. To restore hope to Ghanaians and quickly. The business as usual approach to governance, lies and propaganda will not work. We cannot and must avoid repeating the mistakes of the MPP. Unquote. Powerful. Wonderful. Me ma kamika say we. Ma me twam free a Harun asona me fabra. Harun.
Yeah.
Yeah nanti.
Mechia Yawura, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Enumenyam for say onuni obia yame befano so rescue Ghana. Okaya on Kanoboni. I think say he thought through a lot, and it takes a visionary leader to think like the way he's taught and give us a topic to discuss as youngsters. We are the future leaders, but my future is now. And that is why I don't want Akufo-Addo and his cronies to make my life miserable now, because the future is unknown. Nti Akufo-Addo tie nyansafuo na jajimino. So if you look at
Haruna,
I'm telling you,
since when did you join this club? Haruna,
Commander,
since when did you join?
How can I be sitting in front of Commander and I will emulate Commander?
Since when did you join this club? Since when? Commander, no, I just see me say.
Listen. Listen, Tiano.
Makanya sasa mse na uzo ntiame. Makani boni. Sama nka boni.
Who should your moya no asara? You don't have any option.
No option than to speak your mind.
You are tired.
And once His Excellency, the former president, set the tone, say, the enviable democracy that Akufo-Addo has inherited. Say Yanshani here, we will not have a democracy to even have the freedom to speak as we are here expressing our dismay. And I mean what? So it is only fair to credit a person like His Excellency former president to set a tone for the youngsters like us to take the mantle to make sure say anybody say papa una no so be Jimia look into his face and say hey me na Jimmy o jadi o kano. It's a fact. And I mean what?
It's simple.
So let's digest the matter and look into it as rational people to say look, he did not just say it because he feel like talking. And some of the things are fresh in our minds. And I can mention the 2020 elections, the by-elections. What did we see? If care is not taken now, there will be time for us to say, me wa hondin chen commander. So therefore, commander has no right to be driven or has no right to drive. So mission on in the car. No? And some of the things that is happening in the sub-region, very close to us, very, very close to us.
Yeah.
That it would say you can walk to some of the countries.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why their democracy is always in limbo and in the balance in the say, the rich keep getting richer.
Exactly.
And the poor getting poorer. So if today as we speak, I know you when you were in opposition, minimum pa na minim dia Joanna Udi. Today you don't eat that food. Na minim car na you drive it. Today you don't drive that car. Na minim baby na you da. Today you don't sleep there. Catch me. Are you here to serve me or you are here to kill and take? Indirectly, you are robbing us. So today if Malians become a motivation to some of the youngsters in this country, what will happen to our democracy? If today the militias in Niger becomes a motivation to the youngsters of Ghanaians, what would be the state of our democracy? So the institutions in this country, it appears I don't know, the tyrant nature of Akufo-Addo has silenced the reasoning of the senior citizens in this country. Because it
silence the voice of conscience.
Conscience in this country. I don't get it. Look, Commander, Yampo, Ayawasu is still fresh in our minds. And people, I am telling you, say, whether you like it or not, when some people get the power, they will retaliate.
Of course.
Where are we going as a country?
No, Auntie Aruna, you want to tell me, say, encrophobic to say, your friends say, some boys no, Nidini say, double free, ye crum, double ye minia. But would you say encrophobic to say double? Any omo boys ibia e won alajo. Any boys ni bia ye ni mu omo.
Yes.
What can I say? Power besesa. Ama amanfo no omo dili no better.
Oh, it is not possible. When them say ye wo area bi wo Ankranha, for that matter Ghana. Say when power switches, amanfo every honum etu kwan. Okay. Do you know that?
Okay.
In this country, Ghana, Accra, Abogolosh, Timber Market, once NPP loses power, and you'll be no and say, hey, sister, we never free her. Because that movement, say, you declare NDC winner. I am telling you, nobody will tell them leave. So, is that democracy? Say, Mre Esesa. Now asesa. Your independence as a citizen no na asesa. Your right to talk as a citizen no na asesa. Is that what Akufo-Addo is telling people to emulate and to practice? We are running a state, for that matter, not an institution like you can say block factory. say whatever you say is final. This is not a block factory. Ghana is not a block factory where you can just manage it the way and then commander per 1,000 blocks. That's not a state. So if on Numunyan force to say His Excellency John Mahama has tweeted and says there are several concerns. It is not going to go the way we want it, and our democracy, as we have been, practicing over the years, since 92. It means, people are worried, and the way the trend is going, one day, that is what we fear, because why? Togo is here. Once the man dies today, and there is going to be a change of power. Look, Ghana, I don't think we can help by getting to, host those refugees. We cannot be in the position to host them. I'm telling you. The same way, Burkina Faso, we've been seeing what is happening. And the AC war, Nigeria, we have over 2 million Nigerians in this country. And today, you cannot tell the kind of people we host, the kind of people who flee from that place to this country.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
And one of the reasons why Mali, up to date, they cannot practice democracy is because of this kind of ruling Akufo-Addo is giving us. Because Enrano, menu nana yako yafro Hussein makwala cycle sa choban yafro Hussein oh sa baby ayadi fufu de bia no heavy do enro menu and then me fro say yanko heavy do say oh enro be de bi maja ko ho no de bi
Kempiski
we e di njuma now you can't eat heavy do. So today as a state we have lost the morals. We have not been able to hold the sensitivity as a nation because one person wants to show that he is the president. And whatever you say, if you speak your mind, and if you say wumba, then they know where to place you. So the point I'm driving at is that His Excellency John Mahama is raising concerns that has to do with the strengthening of institutions in this country, that has to be independent to the extent that the democracy is cemented as it has always been, so that we can boldly say I Haruna can say what Bobie is doing is wrong, what Nana Akufo-Addo is doing is wrong, and you can go home and sleep with sound mind. We saw what the idea Manasseh Azuri. We saw what happened. We also saw live killing of Ahmed Swale with impunity. We saw that. So what are we doing as a country to stop this kind of attitude of
but John Mahama raised one issue and that is where my worry is, because His Excellency John Mahama made it clear, say, oh, they are not coming to repeat the mistakes of this government. Okay, so me reading you now. Okay, so the last paragraph, the last writer will say we cannot and must avoid repeating the mistakes of the MPP. That is where my concern is.
So what is Akufo-Addo is doing that Mahama will not come to repeat?
Yes.
Corruption is the center stage of what
yes.
Akufo-Addo is doing.
Yes.
So if he says, we are not going to repeat what Akufo-Addo is doing, among for Muntie John Mahama, or see corruption in his government will not be countenance. And that's what he's saying. Yeah. Or see corruption in his government will not be experienced. It's a fact. But if for anything at all, he cannot stop it entirely. But not what with impunity Akufo-Addo government is doing. So as for corruption, Yen yina nim say e shall see free Adam, as Kufuor said. Corruption is as old as Adam. That's a fact. But how could you do it with impunity? Is what is the concern. With the impunity, look, he will tell you to hell. Okay, say he would make sure that the love Ghanaians have for him and the love he has for this country on Sheboa on Timin Disu. That's what Akufo-Addo said to Ghanaians before he was voted into power.
Yeah.
He said the love Ghanaians have for him and the love he, Akufo-Addo, have for Ghana. No. On Sheboa on Disu da. Ntimun so menhwe. Yes, so what? The corruption you preach, say, you will make sure you protect the public purse. No? You have increased the size of the public purse and then actually be able to siphon everything. It's not like protecting the purse. This is a person. Oba no okoto portamanto. And also sa bibia gum. No the corn.
No they are saying motum.
No they are saying motum. So there's nothing like pest anymore to say a portmanteau and your pest. So we have seen that with impunity. And the militias in Mali, I keep mentioning militias in Mali, and I don't want to go back in the early days of His Excellency the former President Rawlings. Say when people could not afford 3 square meal and people were eating sardines, they were killed. They were maimed. They were called to Ansah. They were eating leverage.
But this Akufo-Addo government, they are hoarding monies.
Look at this idiot too coming to tell us, say, you spend this huge money to catch Abochi, who has the dollar, and you have your rates, because you think, say, Abochi is hoarding dollars, and then you're one of you, your own, holding foreign currencies in their rooms. The only thing you can say, we are worried. You are worried about what? Take action.
And you know, there is another presidential staffer, small girl.
Any minimum no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Bobie, that girl. Yes, that girl must be dealt with. We all know the way they started and how they got to Akufo-Addo's cabinet. So for us, yenim, and mass action will very soon come out with this expose, and we have named a lot. Look, Bobie, I'm telling you, because what we have planned to do, no, and because this particular expose will take years for people to recover, because it is too bad. And no, yenimo, this lady, so sometimes these people can be so disappointing. You cannot understand how they get the inspirations and how to, kind of live that lavish lifestyle now. Who papa kurana on tini? Your mother, on him the leftover of this nika. This leftover of nika. You mixi beans flour, gari flour, corn flour. At the end of the day, that was your meal. So you can count and hold dollars. So, Bobie, the point is, His Excellency John Mahama has a point, has a concern. Is this a genuine concern? Yes, if you ask me, it's a genuine concern. But what can we do to support this call that let's all fight this corrupt government without gun but kukrumuti come 2024, so that together we can have a decent life, together we can have a democracy, an enviable one for that matter.
Thank you, Haruna Mahama. Henry K. Abutu says, Kwabena, government of Ghana writing off over 50 billion Ghana cedis loss by the Bank of Ghana is the source of the hoarding money. Every single person must be accounted for when power changes. Thieves have connived with the Bank of Ghana. Ghana is in crisis. Wow. Emmanuel Suzuki says, this is Cecilia Dapa mid-year budget review. Finito. Thank you, Elizabeth Fojo. Also is here. Listen, so JMA raising issues and still maintaining me focus no our last statement no. That the NDC will not come and repeat the same mistakes. Failure to build projects, develop your school curriculum without textbooks, the idea of stealing even our mineral resources. You have the Ajapadier booklet, roadmap there. The idea of injecting the country with pain, tyranny, dictatorship, destroying amountful businesses. But in all, there is one thing that is very cardinal. Can the NDC be truthful to Ghanaians as they did before? And even more I'm Ghana for, because I will be glad to see the same Terminal 3 in maybe Tamale or Boga or maybe Sunyane. I'll be glad to see the same market in my hometown, Asante Mampong, like the one in Kumasi, or see the same maybe a OT region or similar. So JM Nini team omobe team the statement we aye juma.
I mean, you can't chat for now. Mention me no Mama Basso soon age my swam way. So I feel my family say I shall see I first one again. The proper in play dry. It's a tearful. I don't funny I come home. I think, sir, nipa bia wo wiase bia wo ni way of life. Bia wo send your bonnet bra. Na when I afford what I can send this and some money nti and ye chedi. The jidi say NDC wo mudin MPP e wo mudin. Na die enka ebema asem ne nanu yie beye me den eye sanke bia NDC akoyi Frank Tufo fufuro bia yennimu no ya sebio yentimi mfa yensa enhyegem ema ene ke beye me den se me ba betena studio ha na mabeka asem wa sebio minnim nanso penifo se die nim ne sum die nim na wia no yenso kania enhwe n'enim anajo ora Mahama wabebo ne bra bo man we mu ama omo a omo ye ni opponents kra no uhie omo okuku mu a omo kire o say
they tell you
he is a fine gentleman. He is somebody who has never in his life been boastful of words that will best describe him. His opponents know who he is. His party folks know who he is. Those of us who are not even in his party now, Sebi, Nehu Donti, and we are seen to be part of the party, no? We also know him. He will never be boastful. He will never promise and fail. He is not, because you see, Kwabena, he has nothing to lose if he doesn't promise. He has nothing. Because he has a very quality track record. It's difficult for any politician in Ghana to beat. Very impeccable. You know, onye nipa say you can say vouch for him a very difficult. Yes, men kwakura meet me there to so man. Because I have that trust in him. Kwara Adia SC war my way from 2017 to date, no. I cannot describe it anywhere in any governance structure, but perhaps to say it's a dictatorship, tyranny. It is a criminal syndicate of a family and their friends. It's a criminal syndicate. There is nothing that is happening in Ghana a describable governance. Nothing. There's nothing.
And I say, any dahu.
Yes. You see, every word has a definition. So, ubusa, the meaning of governance. There is nothing that is characteristic of a memu. When ya memu, where ye a cronfo would for omufri chebi. Omasi free chebi. Ye kufo do ne di omanim. Any oma yonko for omo edi sebua kwan so agi tumi edi sebua kwan so eji oma ye japade efa efumfa. Eti enya governance. There's nothing governance about Akufo-Addo na Pamfo. Nothing. They cannot show just one item. Say, this is how a government behaves. There is none. So I am worried about the word that John Mahama has put out to try to want to make it look as if say there is even something that looks like looks like a government. No, there is nothing that depicts of a government. And you know, to begin with, no, we cannot and must avoid repeating the mistakes of the MPP. No, I think he should have written it in block letters. And he's been very candid with his words.
Very charitable.
You see, we cannot and must avoid, apart from say omuntimi no, they should avoid say obikra. If temptation is coming your way, you should avoid it. What are the temptations, Kwabena? For the first time in the history of this country and in the history of the world, Kwabena, someone who obepe president Ted no Chow Ghana for Munsomenshe Mepa Muchow ne Mepa Muchow China at the chance of Kahon Sebi Mebusia ye will be di you need your Kogaleda okay got throw trotro. This is a personal you would least expect of say Obekwa high we mushain say me a mampeni in such a poor country like Ghana that JJ taxpayers money that kobo besia me de fa wiem senya ye tuaka 14,000 per hour 14,000 pounds dollars per hour. Hey, Haruna, your word is very charitable. Jimmy Nelson, I tell you, Jimmy no. Say wo ye mampani wo ma wemu o man ya ehiafo chese Kwabena me say last me ko school bi mu na wo hwe school no the way asia tu na wo mampani ni Akufo-Addo a wo say utimi hu say we have a fool leading us straight, and that is not governance. It is a fool in look, you see Kwabena, sometimes you read it and it's like, hey, where have we come? Ye mother Ghana.
And where did we go wrong?
I mean, say what your man Ghana wemu. Yeah, and the for some people to afford just a day's meal. But you are president and you are playing on luxury. Makohe William said the Kwako Tottenham football match. Hey, this is your president. This is our president. Protecting the public place. And it tells how foolish we have come as a people. We are too stupid to have him a president. Very stupid. Ghanaians are fools to have Akufo-Addo the president of this country. We are. Say ya. So when I hear the words of Haruna Nomne, people that try to want to see the word insult, people don't get to know why insult is a very productive thing to do. To insult a fool like the one we see as our president. But if your mind works, coming from Chebikra to Baby how many potholes did you not step in? How many potholes? chebi wiem shine ko ho it is a wadwene ye adwuma kran pa de ka ye sa kwan na free here ko chebi no John Mahama akọbọ besia wo se me ye friend say Pokwasi interchange. John Mahama just named it Pokwasi interchange with a mindset say e kwan ya free Pokwasi ko akwakoto ye friend say nsawam no e ka ho what this kind of way afei wo to ate wasa akotwa sika foforo de kwa akoye kwan na John Mahama ka na hospital ka ho na owo 3E blocks e ka ho what we need Pokwasi interchange just like the kaswa uma osafoma fo sa akotwa ahomam ade a John Mahama atwa ahomam ayeye o osafoma fo kronfo no tutubotom ni balawo kronfo no papa penu kronfo balawo jolo ono okotwa ahomam. How do you call this a government? John Mahama is seen regional hospital, Rage. Omuko yi John Mahama dini free ho. Ade a obia akwala ya wo ne nekra ni say John Mahama ne sie. E na omudi akufo ado din akobo ho. Click no.
Ede so bo.
Omako wa John Mahama no omudi akufo ado din akobo.
Ede so bo sisi ya.
Eno na abako kan omu yi na di no.
Sir ICT digital center so mko the same
no
Esla and Esla baby two or mama din.
So how does this qualify?
We will correct all the wrongs.
You see, your mama can be in his recent interview with KSM. Pabla, if you paid attention to that, I remember say or can say NDC 4 NSC University say organ hangina.
Yes.
MPP CB. Na the MPP nimne say obi no ni oba akoda awo no 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 aba be ye naming ceremony Jimmy wey abna ebi asiman we mu da so we can tell straight say Jimmy na tie so akwabna you don't have to ever watch your back saying true say Jimmy na tie so no Jimmy akwabna how does it in this country happen say on my for sebi yenka bi nhemu ahunyehi aba ewiase amama nyina obi esu asetene mu ayeden what in owiase we mu da say obi si meje covid levy Kwabena Jimmy ne so how does NDC even think of say they will qualify for such a Jimmy? They don't. Their track record speaks of who they are. Ene, Kwabena, opa mayan tuaba na flag bearer from ra. I just want for track record and on the campaign. So how does
Bawumia ewini no na metie asem a obeba beka.
So how does MPP fit for such stupidity? No, how? Kwabena, let me take it to another dimension. Let's even stop discussing NDC for and MPP for aye. Yem putu NDC ministers just oppose with MPP ministers. No, how does Obi to say Abu Jinapo qualify
deputy chief of staff
into
a minister?
And the NDC mun ko be shehin o de o be shehin
Abu
asenso enya o be shehin o de me boa asenso ye now the current minister for housing. So how does he
fit
of how does he fit in an NDC administration? How does Obi to say Eslousu fit? Name them
because Opeki NDC.
How that's Obi to say
Opeki NDC ma Ofia NDC ma appointment. You were talking about the late Ativo, Maretta Brew, Memami, Alaji Mama wife, Betty Mode, Sheliaite, the late Sheliaite. Even with Zita Okakwe no kana ebuso omo ye enkola.
But their CVs are mightier.
Yes, Nasa is it a home for such as lose to 10 times.
So you look at them. How does Obiti say Attorney General? No, how does he even qualify?
Yeah, Godfred
qualify to be like say Okofa Ayeni Bagana or Kweden. How does he qualify? Ayeni was a doctor. He was a deputy. Doctor-in-law. Or a deputy in John Mahama's
if you are numpo.
Or a doctor. I would say, or more a judge for crowd. A judge for no, or moon sooner dear doctor to say, no. Supreme Court judges, or moon rule.
You look at someone like
today, you knew a doctor-in-law, our Supreme Court, or Ebinio. And Ayeni is one. Look at his pedigree. He does not, we do not have his kind. Even in the Supreme Court, in the apex court of this country, we don't have it.
Just look at Hannah Tete.
Look at, and you see,
very sharp, brilliant.
These are brains.
Haruna Idrisu.
That you can find in the MPP.
Today, Haruna Idrisu. Kasa I'm like, ooh,
brilliant. Ooh, and this was Ghana's former minister for communication. And look at the square peg they have put in that round hole. So John Mahama is giving Ghana a hope lecture. Lectures now, in series. This is a preamble to the hope lectures. John Mahama is he's an academic. People don't see that side of him. Mr. Tika John Mahama the articles no. In fact, in I think the year 2002, 2003, SHS students, no, there was an article at John Mahama Troya. I think it was in their exam. It was John Mahama's article. Or statutory article, you know. But maybe politics has taken the better part of him. So this is just a preamble, and the preamble no is too pregnant. So if you look at even the paragraph 2, the almost 7 years of Akufo-Addo Bawumia's maladministration is the biggest threat. Come here.
So
he's too deep.
Yeah. What I see from this write-up from GM, the threat is that or culture Ghana for so we should not go the way of Nigeria.
No, because
we should not go the way of
Mali.
Not
the way.
We should not go. There is hope.
There is hope. And if you remember, consistently, I have been repeating this message of hope in John Mahama. Because John Mahama out in Tumagumana or the bay can time with her. Akufo-Addo mano kenta ade be chena yentumago
ntumago nkra na watra
because ohine be ne agum onim amankra me abewe
you see ntumago de ebi ade to aduane yeyi o ntumago ye to aduane obesom no na adane dormant ye de na tietia so aye no bibia enyi mami amram
let's follow John Mahama's lectures now. These are slides. I'm sure he has got a lot to offer. He has got a lot more to share. But in the preamble, no, Nkwano is too pregnant.
All right. So, Adu.
Nana. Medawase. Kaba. New DBS constituency 4. Now, I'm in Kamfa with Ansah. I'm calling on the Inspector General of Police, Dr. Akufu Dampare. So, Mr. Na often a Nima police station. Baby cry or more police report no. Police report certificate no. And Nioma or more or hono. And yefe.
I see.
And Nioma or more wo Nima. Nima police station. Baby ye police criminal report no. Once at those times no na ye wo Goro boys. Ewo oko DVL okoha. This is a police institution. And I don't see the reason why some of these things should even have that physical contact. What to me the idea we have to internet so people go and fill the forms, book a date, come and take their fingerprint, and then they have it.
Okay, so
at
that's
best,
the report you take for maybe a visa or something.
Yes. Omo pay ejuma nurses omo tu kwan ene ade ho no omo and people are there, not the police people, but people are omo in uniform. The activities that are going on there, there's too much extortion of money. So I'm calling on the Inspector General of Police. Me dey makani say ma kanabo call. Next time I betna ha bi ma me kanabo call. So omunti me nya, they should call me. I will put this thing on the internet. I will have a portal for them. Everybody who wants it will go register, book. Now even our Ghana card. What is the essence of the Ghana card? If you have a Ghana card, you just go, they just capture your details and then run a profile on you and are able to do some of these things. Etinana maboho, next time I will revisit again. IGP, this message should go to the IGP. Obiti ambona manye for him to do it. Nana, metiem komono, but ene de me political analyst kakra for the purpose of our viewers.
Yeah.
Me remu kakra na me the constitution ni be ya adwuma me hwe chapter 6 of the 1992 constitution, who speaks about the directive principles of state policy. Now the directive principles of state policy are Article 36 states that the state shall take all necessary actions to ensure that the national economy is managed in such a manner as to maximize the rate of economic development and to secure the maximum welfare, freedom and happiness of every Ghanaian. Or every person in Ghana, and to provide adequate means of livelihood and suitable employment and public assistance to the needy. Nanatio. Two, ne say, the state shall in particular take all necessary steps to establish a sound and a healthy economy. Whose underlying principles shall include meskepe namaba 2 no, affording ample opportunity for individuals, initiate and creativity in economic activities, fostering an enabling environment for pronounced role of private sector in the economy. All that I want to say is that
we ena pegu ejina so or say or the omo kokko.
Very good. The Constitution, 1992 Constitution, has made provisions for Ghanaians. Say we are buying now ba ben mu a na unnim kra mpo na Constitution ne show asetena e wo say woni o manfo ne yeden etena na eye manfo no ene ma utumi omoma utumi a wudi bedi o man no so as part of wasetena woni manfo ne te no 35 Article 35(8) talks about the excessive corruption and CA. 18 say the state shall take steps to eradicate corrupt practices and the abuse of power. So the Constitution is even teaching the president and his appointees the steps that they should take in order say omubetimi anything memufo na tena ama ahoto aba. So in as much as Article 71 makes provisions for Article 71 office holders, no? Chapter 6 of the 1992 Constitution, Article 36, 37, 38 also makes provisions as to how government should deal with the people of this country. And it talks about the abuse of power. First of all, you share the rate at which corruption abeye something that is on the lips of every Ghanaian. You see, baby imusi wono na eja ewo ho. It tells you that corruption scandals has become the trademark of this government and this administration. I have said consistently
say any political activist and now any politician be obe fighting a political party like NDC, obe fighting political party like MPP biano. Now what doing Juma? In the sense, we need political parties to give us governance, to give us people to lead good governance, people to lead us as a country.
It's a half-baked truth.
But say your governance in Ria, the people have an oversight responsibility on that government. It is a political activist. You don't fight the political party, but you fight the government that the political party brings to office.
I disagree.
Because in this case, MPP are from there by giving us the Akufo-Addo Bawumia led administration.
So who calls them?
Nana Mebao. When you ask most of the MPP people, they will tell you that this is not what they voted for.
It's not true.
It tells you, say, there are a lot of people in MPP today who are not happy about the government.
Yes.
I must be very honest with you.
That's a fact.
There are people in MPP who are not happy
where me speaking least to a mind kakra.
And before I'm no, in my commentary, I was even touching on that, and I used Manasseh Azuri, telling us that Okoto Samsung, Okoye ni Yamane Samana. Right? Who Manasseh Azuri, the journalist? Yes. Or say Okoto, like seriously, real story. Oh, hold on. Oh, and yeah, we did that. Or say, or you sue, it's a metaphor. Okay. Also, or support to Akufo-Addo, only to realize that Akufo-Addo. Oh, okay. I mean, it's a bad product. And no, you should say, or Kwakoto, Samsung, Odru Circle. Now, Omo Toman no Kodru fi obi emu na Samina. Okay. Then my position is that unim Ansah. Samsung office is wosu. Omo officer urawa otwa ni ama warranty. Yeah. And I would want to circle and I know. What about the Muntina would want to circle? Even on your way to circle, you met passengers like us in the car, and we told you that look. Maybe I'll call. Yanto Samsung ever circle. Especially Anajo. And I'll catch them and say, Bobie won't tebro for me, Manasseh Azuri me tebro for. Intimate Mekwa tra joy a campaign Akufo-Addo. So you went to the circle with your nonsense, bro. Only for you to come back complaining. Different things. Say, Oko is Okoto Samsung. Meanwhile, no, the auntie bro for the car who catches oh, Minia, Yanto. A Samsung wo office no wo su and the original office no head Mahama no to push the country is there. Now in relation to the enlisted workers or no nyame one more for Akufo-Addo free MPP mu and the breye no they were aware they are equally guilty. He was beating them, he was stealing their monies. He was adebia esisiano. He rehearsed it. Yes, in opposition. Nana, my speech is going down to the ordinary Ghanaian. Anyway, down to the ordinary Ghanaian. Okay, who believed in the lies that were told, the juicy promises that were told. They are the ones that I'm speaking for. What I say. But if I'm to juxtapose what President Mahama have said relative to what is on the ground now. What is on the ground now is excessive corruption in all sectors of the economy. What is on the ground now is arrogance of power. What is on the ground now is ineptitude. What is on the ground now is mismanagement of the economy. What is on the ground now is discrimination. The rate at which political actors are being chased around, being monitored around for speaking against the ills in this government. What is on the ground is the vindictiveness of President Akufo-Addo and his appointees. What is on the ground is how our institutions has been weakened. The reality on the ground is the harassment of political opponents. What is on the ground is the conflict of interest that is happening everywhere. What is on the ground is the injustice being meted out to J.T. Kwesi and the others. What is on the ground is the opulence of political appointees. What is on the ground is the extravagance of government appointees. What is on the ground is the continuous payment of e-levy, the continuous and unjustifiable payment of COVID levy, the unjustifiable increase of VAT from 12.5% to 17.5%. What is on the ground is the continuous payment of NHIS levies whilst the NHIS is saddled with debt.
The sad thing is they take some amount of money, NHI, medical presidency, to go and run operations. Yes, they have. Yes, they have capped. Yeah, yes. NHI, Omo Kapi, now Omo Tia, they are no the presidency, and that is where they Omo Dibi go good them. Yeah, Omo Dibi go good them. How can you cap NHI? Now Ansah go good them. Now that home.
When you look at the way and manner, sometimes who defended President John Dramani Mahama, Obin Tiasie, people are not able to appreciate what you are talking about. But what we are talking about is in relation to protecting the heritage fund that President Mahama brought just to support the economy. What we are defending, what we are speaking against, is the collapse of ESLA. So what the ESLA? Ebe kwa ye collateral. No kwa jisika be chop. What we are defending here is sinking fund. Our President Mahama created here the buffers that he created to support the economy. These are the very things that we are talking about. What we are talking about is the continuous infrastructure that we are seeing. The e-blocks, the hospitals, the polyclinics, the expansion of projects, and so on and so forth. I have said that we are a developing country. What I would subscribe to is a government that puts the interest of his people first. It's a government that his purpose and intention is the interest of the people. And conform a com me manfo say a common de womo so omubenya school papa ako so omubenya hospital papa ako so omubenya akwan papa faso. This is what I represent and this is what I stand for. Every other thing that goes to particularly serve the interest of political actors and political appointees is something that I will never support. Now, Makanwa has said, Makanwa Fiha, and every other places, that President Mahama demonstrated things that today it is difficult for Akufo-Addo to demonstrate. Sacking his appointees, who by virtue of thinking kekeu. But then we are in a situation where we have a sitting president writing love letters to people with criminal intent and have gone ahead to show proof of their criminality and corrupt practices.
Okay, you go.
Nana?
That was what I tried.
What's the difficult? The Echimadjune Kakrane say, Commander, political actors are able to take the constitution, okay, and defend sections that goes to benefit them. Article 71. What of Article 36? What of Article 37? That talks about what the Ghanaians supposed to get. That one, the Ghanaian doesn't have the right to go to court and say that I'm coming to enforce this provision of the Constitution. Then we say we have a certain president who is a human rights lawyer, but every day abusing.
Supposed to be
He is supposed to be a human rights lawyer.
Every blessed day abusing the right and freedom of his people, and yet we have people supporting him. I have made a commitment to myself, say I will fight this ill motive, corrupt government and make a cry akada omonimi. I'm going to semenka attack. Semenka. I'm going to be very critical on Akufo-Addo because when he was criticizing his predecessors, he did it with so much energy. Energized liar. I say obi a de battery a shenimu se kodi atro. Energized liar. Obi a ya electrify no. Se ko na kodi atro. All in the name of becoming the president of this country with the intent and purpose there me pesa me enrich me home me family.
Yeah.
Today,
still us.
Today, every scandal that has come before the Ghanaian people, we have your cousin, your cousin's cousins, your wives, your concubines, your stepdaughters, your stepchildren being involved in the running of our economy.
Former girlfriends, new girlfriends, great ministers now.
And we have Omampenia, Neni Muasem, on Feria de Ombunipa, and everything about him doesn't seem to make common sense to anybody who wants to reason with common sense. And that is the difficulty that I have as a Ghanaian. I cannot understand the reason why in here. Obekache Omanfo ne say, "Mofa to me, mame." Na meba no. Me hu se Ghana yeti sika so. Oman ni nyo ohia man. Na yama mu oboni nti ena ma commode yen. Eti muntu abane mame. Na meba sika na yete so no. Me yi sika ni nyina pie. Sika na kopie Cecilia da pa dem. Na be you hu ano a. Wo say my dear Cecilia. My lovely Cecilia. My sweetheart. What has happened to you? Minim say sika no wo dem won am say who has girls na wiye bi. Etu de nyabotre na me na me clear. I will clear
but in the first place, how do you even talk about she being vindicated?
Who is vindicated?
No, Akufo-Addo talking about Cecilia Dapa will be vindicated.
Nana best of the same feathers.
How? Because in the first place, even if we don't want to know the source of the money, the fact that you are hoarding this money in your room, a crime against the state.
Me call original TV.
A criminal.
Now me call to MPP communicator. The argument and they say there's no law in the country forbidding anybody to have that amount of money. There's no law. And I'm a catcher and say before and send a nipa quatinasi cultural law no. Na common sense wo. It is common sense and also no mujina ya no monetary law. It is a law ni failure. Apply common sense.
What you go for now? Cecilia Dapa on check out.
What you say? Na wo no. Abaya what is so
officials.
One kasa wo keep dollar. E dey call black market ekoton. One kasa wa pointies e keep dollar. E dey call black market ekoton. Then you come back to us and tell us what. So what President Mahama is saying is that, and I have said it, I have absolute confidence in President Mahama. Ntina mete ha na me kasa no. Enka me ma enwumere enka me po adwuma me kofie no makojojo me ho commander. Na ka me didi ada.
But I have confidence in John Mahama.
And you may did it.
Oh, me did ya we are me come miss ko di fufu a. Me coffee a.
And you may over there did it.
Me did it.
And what that?
Odito.
Azu odito. Yeah. Mama G the fam go.
Now, what President Mahama is saying is he's not going to condone and allow his appointees to get themselves involved with PDS. He will not allow them to get themselves involved with Galamsey, the mixing of 400 excavators. Your friend is saying, health minister and Koto Ebromre, so on and so forth. Nana, dear Omaine Druno, ye hear say, ye know beer, na dream ye fine, nana dream daho, no what mama nipa, so I bet you or mine, no did ye abu, nana we anchiayo, abu. Dear Abu no, ye hwese ye betimi ase kukuru de asiwa. Na Bobie e wa ha ide. Ye benya obi am na aboa ye listo we mu nyina beboa. Em ye tamdua ne sa de aye dey. E de so nana lakulaku.
Yeah,
lakulaku. O yare da hospital. O se menchia o man.
Oh, lakulaku.
Munyanyi no so mbe yin anwumre na o chena. For the past week in lakulaku hospital. Enti mo ka na maka na mpaibo. Ma ho se no ho ton na obeba ofidie so.
Yeah.
Only the first Nasara coordinator.
All right, so that's it live on Accra 100.5. But you're discussing in our policy. Even if NDC, after John Mahama, one day decides to bring us a thief, a criminal, a murderer, a gangster, like a Kufado and his team, we will reject it. We are not zombies. You're discussing in answer, we want a better Ghana. Yeah, Bobonko cry, you walk. Me pesa me ma, a better Ghana. And that is the reason why we are here. And we hope that John Mahama and NDC will come and show difference in governance. Me pacha omo bo raf omo di rafu no. Amanfo abomu amomo papa wa nya ntemu a ka na tu agyaw. Top choco wo na de top chocolate chocolate spread aba. Kama papa. Hello.
Hello.
Afa. Abum. Who do you say?
Pacha me di 500 Ghana.
Kaya ya. CMG sika achede. No ajisu detu.
Detu.
Yeah, friend say.
Pacha FM Prisla.
Okay, Prisla. And you what side there?
No man probi.
Ye di enyumre domidono. Man probi domidono. Hey. Anyway, that's good. Koswana ni entrawai. Prisla. Yeah, that's a brave. Congrats. So, top chocolate spread. Yeah, the Fabrodum and top chocolate 3-in-1 drink. You know, woma ye ni nyina bom. Cocoa powder ne merchi. And yes, chile na fra.